when we last left off, our intrepid heroes made their way into the barrow of the dread Ossiarch, a terrible and evil necromancer from another world that had been transported to Irayse alongside the Seeker Lynx tribe. However, upon investigating the place, the party encountered the Ossiarch, who seemed to be a befuddled and largely harmless old man.
Just a chill guy living his best life.
Living his best unlife. And who was very adamant he was not, in fact, a necromancer, though he did make some bone constructs, and that got him in legal trouble.
Yeah.
Followed by the self-aware statement of, oh, I guess I can kind of see why they were concerned.
Yeah.
He was self-aware.
Yeah, and then he also had the brilliant fucking idea of putting his glasses in a baller-ass fucking helmet.
Yeah, he had a really awesome helmet that had built-in glasses, and when he took it off, it turned out he was just a cute little elf boy.
As they tend to do.
The party found a poser Ossiarch who was in the deeper recesses and who had been animating the dead, and promptly dispatched him. Oswin, the real Ossiarch, came to help a little at the end there and reclaim his bling. And Aiveah found a deed from her dad in the dude's robes. That is there for no reason at all. Definitely not to do with a deck of cards the party may or may not have found and quickly dispatched with.
Yep.
I have never and hopefully will never pull that many cards out of a deck ever again.
The string of good fortune you had is unreal on that.
Yeah, I can't. I can't best that. That's physically impossible.
Yeah, like
you didn't
next time you run
So
your
you
own,
could
as
totally,
much
like,
without the light. That was a lot of luck.
Just next person will pull like nothing but moon and sun.
We'll pull death. We'll pull the one that makes you become like a soul trapped in like a jar in a like dungeon somewhere.
That's the last card I pulled from a real deck, was the Soul Jar one.
Well, the last card I pulled from a real deck was Donjon, so that's fun.
that's the same one.
Yeah, that's the
card.
No, there's the Donjon is the trapped in an orb one.
Oh right.
Right, just the light one.
Yeah, there's the trapped in an extraplanar orb somewhere, and then there's the trapped in a gemstone somewhere.
All fun things.
Regardless.
You know what would be a funny thing to happen in a game is actually find it, just no deck of many things, but you just find a gem that has someone in it.
Yeah.
And you pop them out. And they're really horribly confused about everything around them.
They're not even
Well, I was playing a game of cards.
Me and this Catboy Twink were playing a game of cards, and he started laughing when I drew, and then I'm here.
Somebody offered to sell me this like 50-50 chance. They said I'd either get something really good or something really funny. I guess they were the only one who was laughing.
I just preferred, well, there was this street magician. He said, pick a card, any card.
I like when you do that, and then you pull out an Una Reverse.
For a brief moment, I heard the sound of a clown honking, and now I'm right here.
That to be like the classic doot as well.
Exactly.
What was that? Well, the spiders of Lang were still subjugating the elves. It'd be like, oh god.
I was part of the resistance.
How do we tell you this?
They're gone.
Good news,
well,
you
won.
You
succeeded. Yeah, good news.
Technically,
you won the war. The next one, not so much.
It'd be hilarious. It's like, what were you doing? Well, the dragons were fighting the giants. It'd be like, oh god, no, you poor thing. The fucking Discord. The fucking disassociation with reality afterwards.
Yeah.
You just transported from the Bronze Age into the modern day.
Yeah, they started to do this cool thing called magic.
They had weapons.
Oh
that
no,
weren't
you
made
open
out
up a
of
Pokeball and
bones.
it's just a fucking soldier with a P90. And it's just a fucking soldier with a P90. It's just like, what the fuck?
It's one of you again.
Yeah, no, this guy's just from the U.S. Air Force. Got a little Stargate patch. Anyway, the party finished their adventure in the Barrow and has returned to the Seeker Lynx tribe, where they are regaled as heroes for saving the day, dispatching with the evil Ossiarch. You are treated to a great big feast. There is much dancing and singing, consuming of meats and cheeses and breads.
I'm a big fan of meats, cheeses, and breads.
Yummy.
And there are many big fluffy cats, what for to hug if you are of mind to do so.
Okay, so Karin is gonna take one of those big loaves and then cut most of the top off and then cut most of the bottom off. And then do a little scooping in the middle and at the bottom there. And then she's gonna put some different cheeses, bits of cheeses in there on both sides there, and just put it together. And then just gonna stick it with a couple of, like pokers through it. And then she's gonna slowly roast it over the fire there. So that she's toasting the bread and melting the cheese. For a
Making
cheesy toasty bread.
campfire
Nice.
grilly cheese.
Gritty cheebs. Big fan of a grilly cheebs.
I've heard they did this in the from the south there. They call it like a grilled cheese, but it's bread. But they call it grilled cheese. They're
Now
weird
here's
like
let me
that.
tell you about a croque monsieur.
Fondue, motherfucker.
So,
Oh my fucking big deck is that a fondue.
I believe Aska had something she wanted to talk to Seeker Linthra about before you left.
Yeah. Now that we've dispatched with a couple of threats there, and see if we can't convince her to allow us to borrow Frostbinder for a trip to the underworld later on.
Well, the beasts are certainly gone from the forest now. Indeed, my hunters haven't been able to find any more dark beasts or undead. Not sure how that correlates, but it's the truth nonetheless. I suppose... Well, first, do you even know how to get into the underworld from here? Do you have an entrance scoped out?
See, they told us about an entrance near Stonebank, right?
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah, you were told
I remember
that one
Siren
is
mentioning
near
something
there,
about
though
it.
I don't think you ever, found it yourselves.
We didn't get the specifics.
We don't have the specifics of an entrance to it, but we know there is one near Stonebank.
Well, I'll tell you what, then. As soon as you actually have an entrance lined up, you can come and get the blade from me if we haven't found any more monsters since then. Sound fair?
Alright. Fair enough to me.
Yay.
Sounds good to me.
Do we still need the sword, really?
Yes, we
I
will
mean, it'd
when
be
we go
cool
into
to
the
find
underworld
out.
to find the area.
Yeah,
It
we
was
did
covered by
promise.
lava.
The stuff that we need to repair the orb.
Yeah, we
so
still
that
need to
can,
get home, even
Oh,
if
that's
there's
right,
no
the
more.
orb. I'm sorry. I was completely preoccupied with the impending doom part of our escapade.
Hopefully
I
But
forgot.
Redford's
I
impending
kind
over.
of forgot about the whole after part of that.
Wait, what impending doom?
Exactly.
Kara just pats the bear. That said, how does that actually have to do with us getting home? I thought we were doing that for Siren for a plate armor.
I
We
believe
needed
that's
she-
what we were
Black
yeah.
Pearl as well while we were down there.
Yeah, she said we could check. She wanted something in a chest, but we could the rest of it we could look over ourselves.
Did she say there was a black pearl there?
No, but it is a
I thought she said
likelier
there might
place
be.
than there would be. A treasure chest would have treasures, and I can't imagine a black pearl not being in a treasure chest.
Or something of equivalent value.
That's fair, I guess. Sure, we can go look for it.
Hmm. It's on a later to-do list, but it is something that we will have to look at.
Well, meantime, it just puts the nice toasted grilled cheese loaf on a platter here. It's like, who wants some of this stuff? It's great.
Kara makes grabby hands.
And carefully taught, and it can get stringy. You can get the super long, cool string.
Yes, you will quickly find that the big cats do find the big stringy cheeses to be very entertaining.
Meow, 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 meow.
You guys can chow down with the catos.
I'm down to chow with the cats, or more correctly, just sort of politely chill out while they consume.
I'd be like,
Yeah,
just
you
hold
could
up a
probably
hand
chow down
for,
on a cat.
hold up a hand for
Slightly
Aiveah.
different, but you know.
Hey,
Mm.
need to chill back or something.
No, I am quite fine. Believe it or not, but I do not require any kind of additional life experience augmenting. The only reason I smoke is just because it feels nice to like inhale hot air.
Yeah, I just been like, I have a lot of booze in me, so I figure, like,
Yes, I'm saying that I don't really like being drunk in the first place. As difficult as that might be to believe.
oh, you should come to the north. You like coldy, frosty stuff, shit like that, and it's like, it's a cold north. It's like, awesome.
Indeed, I would be relatively comfortable there.
Yeah, you should, like, you should come with, you should sit with me when it's like, like mid-December, and it just moons out. It's great.
All right.
Like no clouds or anything. It just crisp. Like you just breathe out and you just see this cascade of tiny little crystal stars from your breath in like a mist, mixing up with the ones in the sky, and then you just look at the stars and the moon. It's really, really nice.
That is a very romantic way to put it. That said, I don't know if I'm going to go back to Saris if I can help it.
Too much baggage?
Oui, too much baggage.
Well, you better wear like a shit. Well, if you're
Sure.
not going back there, then like yeah. Do you have like some anti-Morrigan protection shit then?
Oh, what do you mean, anti-Morrigan protection?
She's not a zombie.
I'm not going to burst into flames. I suspect that the Aeon and Morrigan would not be fond of me, which also a disappointing shame. I'm just going to not interact with her.
Oh, that's well,
Like I'm not a cleric. I will probably lose some measure of my divine power, but I've not exactly slacked on being able to
I
kick
know
ass
we.
without
I
it.
know. I know we've talked about how
Yeah.
gods in our world have had in the past been a bit assholish, but they're not like that anymore, and they certainly don't go around just smiting random people
didn't
who
you
show
tell
up.
me like didn't you fuckers just tell the goddamn
Huh?
story where you like genocided a bunch of intelligent undead?
Oh yeah, my mom did that.
That how old is your mother? Because
Uh, She's. How old am I now? I'm 70.
Yeah, I mean that was like nearly 100 years ago.
She's like. That was like 50 years ago. Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's still what most would consider
To
quite
be
recent.
fair, she didn't do that she didn't do that of her own volition. She was she was helping my mom out.
Ah,
My
of
mom and
course,
her
she was
group
just
stuff.
helping to perform a genocide. Of
Oh,
course.
it wasn't even. I mean, it wasn't her idea either. It was my mom's adventuring group. It was their idea to just get rid of the undead problem by making use of a giant focus of elemental magic and a bit of divine mojo to make it rain holy water for a little while.
Ah, I can
Ah,
see how that would be a terrible situation for them. Although, as far as things go, Blessed Rain's not what I expected. At least a lot less terrible than some kind of horrible pogrom.
yeah. Isn't that like? Is that like burning acid for them?
It probably would be. Although, to be fair, at the same time, I don't know.
But
Maybe
anyway.
they don't feel pain.
But anyway, if Aiveah just showed up in our world, I came
wouldn't
over.
get destroyed.
No,
That is good.
Morgan's not just going to appear behind you and no hard feelings you.
So long as you don't try and, I don't know, take over the world or something.
I'm good. I've already been part of one of those.
Question: Can you
Oui.
turn people into vampires?
No, I could probably turn them into something close to thralls, but it would take a lot of exposure and like concerted, on-purpose effort.
See,
I'm a
she's
happy.
fine.
Then you should be fine then.
Just
Good
don't
to
do
know.
that.
Very well.
That's really all it is. Just don't be a jerk.
Pretty much, really.
I can certainly try my best.
Then you are doing better than like you could otherwise.
Is it your son gonna be like, fuck you, abomination?
I mean, look, their sun god did not make me. He can, and probably won't blaspheme while I'm around, but you know.
I mean, our sun god is the one that made vampires.
Yeah, he didn't
Yeah,
make
he
our
did.
vampires though. Presumably. We've had vampire civilizations that go back for thousands of years. Like many thousands.
Well, yeah, when you don't, die, it's not hard to live for a long time.
Less the existing a long time, and more the fact that we've been around for so long that I don't think that we're part of some Wylder event. I could be wrong, but
Would be a little weird.
she shrugs.
At the very least, I don't think any god's just going to immediately smite you down for coming into the
No,
world.
that will not happen.
Alright, as long as
You do
I'm
not
not
have
going
to
to get
worry.
milked.
So,
Just like looks around the room. Anything else that I should be aware of? But no, in general, I'm thinking that I will look forward to some time spent in the honor.
Remember, when you go to a new place, don't drink the water. Make sure that you first taste the beer.
Yes.
That's
keeps
not
that,
going to be a
that
problem for
knowledge
her,
in
I
mind.
imagine.
Well, no, I should be careful about drinking foreign blood, but all of you have been thus far delicious, so I think I'll be okay.
Yes, I think if you had a problem with that sort of thing, it would have already happened by now.
Yes, you would have given me worms or something.
Do not go to fucking Mexico and drink the fucking tap water.
The bloodsheds. I mean, that would be pretty drastic, that's for sure.
Yeah.
a truly unfortunate turn of events.
Yeah, having hemorrhoids and getting taco runs.
Oh no. But yeah, Lunthra will eventually tell you guys that if you want, you can head pretty much due southwest from the camp here and you'll get to the capital. Or she can tell you a path around the forest to get there. Your choice.
That's fine. I think going to the forest should be fine.
And yeah, do you guys have enough supplies to make it? I think you do. Yeah, you have
We
4
should. We have
supplies.
like 5 or so.
You've had to use like 1 this entire campaign. People have been generally fairly willing to feed you. So yeah, you can get ready to get underway. It should take you about half a day's walk to get to the capital from here. You can take a
And
long rest
even
here
if
in
we
the
did,
camp.
even if
Yeah.
we don't have all the food, we still have enough bodily resources to last a while.
Yeah. I mean, Aska's certainly not going to starve to death.
Yeah.
Not this fucking century, Jesus Christ.
Alright, so yeah, morning comes, the party can gather their things, gather their elf, who is still mostly asleep, and get trudging.
Huzzah!
Hooray.
Travel checks, please.
Sure. Let's see here.
I forget, did you need my athletics for these?
Let's
I was
see.
doing
I have it written
nature
down
for
that we have
something.
Karin scouting, Aska navigating, and Bronwyn provisioning.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry, I'm kind of useless at this kind of thing.
I'm going to use the inspiration I
Oh
just
wait,
gave
I
out
can also
for
wait. I can help
musician.
with provision. I can help with provision.
Nice.
There we go. That's better.
18.
Oh, speaking of, who wants inspiration? I can give it out to 2 other people.
Well, you
can
know,
we-
you got
Oh,
any
yeah.
more of that there?
Oh, I'll take the
Inspiration.
other one.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, well,
Thank you.
well, I was gonna ask for one because we rolled at 13.
I mean, up to Garden Scout, they can give you one to reroll.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Okay,
Much better.
much better. Party is able to set out into the woods. However, Karin, with your high perception, about an hour later, after you've left the lands of the Secret Links tribe, you realize that your party is being followed.
Oh boy.
This is just the DLC arc.
No. This is
Oh.
much too short to be a humanoid, but much heavier than Oswin would ever be. A quadrupedal predator, you believe.
Huh.
Could it perhaps be a lion?
The Guardian.
lion would.
Indeed.
Ah, I see. It's come for the grilled cheese.
As Karin lifts her little bare ears and turns, you catch sight of a proud, regal white lion darting through the brush behind your party.
Hello, kitten.
This time, where before it had ignored your party calling out to it, you hear a rather loud purring sound from the Guardian. And
A
after
good
few
kind of purring
moments-
or a bad kind of purring?
There's no such thing as a bad kind of purring.
Yeah,
A purr is a purr. Yeah, the creature will emerge from the brush once you call out to it, stalking forward, head held high. What do?
No? Call it a pretty kitty?
One of my
Wow.
just like being.
just kneel and greet it.
Kitty
Indeed.
cat.
The cat walks up to Karin and just plants its forehead against hers. Full and purrs.
I give it gentle scratching there, and lets it, do the whole head rubbing with the scent marking that cats love to do.
Yeah, it allows it. After a moment, it darts backwards as if startled. Its head cranes side to side, and it darts to the south.
To the same
Alright.
way we were kind of going.
A little off your path, like closer this way.
Yeah, well,
Think
Should
I should
we-
follow it?
check.
Should we follow
Yep.
it?
When in doubt, follow the magical animals.
Look alarm. We probably should at least find out. Maybe it's a dark beast or something.
I would be surprised if so, but maybe there
Yeah.
are some terrestrial ones still left.
You wish the ones
If
that
any
were
are
not
left
from,
over.
yeah,
Indeed,
near away.
yes, it might well be some terrestrials.
There could have been any that were born here.
All right.
Yeah, well, let's go.
Yeah.
The party sets off after the lion, and it is not a long journey before you arrive at the side of a hill, tall and stony near the edge of the forest.
Oh. I see.
You can see what looks to be a tremendous horned statue covered in vines leaning against the stone.
Whoa.
A large lad.
What are we looking at?
The guardian, I would assume, of this place.
What is it like?
Well, it looks to be a titanic statue with quite large and regal horns. Mostly
Oh.
made up of wood, I think. At least I can, from here, it looks like.
It's curious indeed.
Is the lion's head like still like swirling around looking for like a threat or something here?
No, it is looking dead ahead, and when you glance around, the creature looks over its shoulder at you and then seems to shrug towards the stone.
Sure, I shall approach.
All right.
Fill up my bars.
I feel so much better that I have a much larger repertoire of spells to use.
Indeed, and I am appreciating having a mount to actually ride upon.
Is there
I can
something of
ca-
issue
I
with
can
the
count-
statue?
I can counterspell again. I can throw a fireball.
I
I
don't
can
see
perform
an
my
issue from
prominence
the outset,
again.
but maybe.
I
I was asking like to the guardian.
Oh, sorry, what did you ask?
Is there an issue with the statue?
The guardian just inclines its head toward the statue and sort of pushes its paw towards it, like, go on.
All right.
Hop off for Tristan. Take a looky like.
Alright. Well, Aska, you recognize this as, at least in design-wise, being rather similar to the golems you saw outside of Rose Tower on the lake. Those sort of wood and stone constructs. Though this one is engraved with what you immediately recognize as druidic runes.
Not entirely surprising.
Though it seems quite old, you are able to translate what's imprinted upon its enormous wood pectorals. Blood for blood, food for food, the forest ever hungers.
Ominous, but
Wow.
I dig their style.
Hmm.
I would love some blood, so I will give them. I'll give this statue a drop of blood. Does it look like there's anywhere to place such a thing?
Yeah, actually, one of its hands is currently, like, laying on the ground with palm up. Maybe
Yeah, sure.
drop some in
I
there.
will do the old thumb prick and place a drop of blood in the palm.
Does the other hand look like ready to accept food or something? Other than that one that's accepting blood?
Its other hand is currently on its knee, though the statue does have a mouth of sorts. It's covered with vines now that look almost like a beard, but you're fairly sure there's an opening under there.
Yeah, sure. I'll get out some food, and if I can brush away like the vines to put the food into the mouth area there if it's open.
Yeah, you are able to do so. And when you do, there is a rumble from the old stones. And the statue lifts up off the ground, pushing Aiveah back a little.
Oh, he's blocking a cave.
Ah, does that
Oh.
make sense?
As it rises, you see the runes on it flare from green to red, and then a deep voice intones from it. Those outside the circle, stand and be judged worthy. And from its hand, a swirling mass of vines erupt and form the shape of a blade.
Oh boy.
Ah, we are being tested because we
So
are
we
not
are.
druids of this one circle.
Do I recognize what circle it is from?
You can make a religion test.
I'm gonna make a hot guess that it's Oath of the Ancients.
I would hazard a bit that it would
Perhaps.
be can I make it using wisdom? Because that's usually like the druid stuff.
Sure, in this case, why not?
Okay. So this will be with a +3 on it then. So it's 17?
17. Alright, let me go and actually look real quick to make sure I don't lie to you. I'd hate to do that.
Ah, you might want to stand back, Sir Large Cat.
The cat almost looks offended.
Well, no, if you don't want to get involved in the fight, we'd hate for you to get caught up in it. I assume that you belong to this one circle.
So you imagine that this is probably a spirit shifter circle.
Cool.
So
Okay.
the one about shapeshifters. And
Makes sense.
the lion does not look like it's going anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, I won't say no to a lion companion.
Oh, thornlings.
Yeah. Little creatures begin to rustle from the brush.
Gremloids.
Grimoids. This one's
Oh, no.
gonna come on up here. And let's see. Alright, so these guys are level 5, which means they should be doing an extra die of damage.
Oh boy.
Alright, this one's going to take a shot at the Guardian. Flip. And miss.
Very rude.
Very rude indeed. The Guardian is going to probably just bum rush this thing.
Makes sense.
Whap. Comes up and just rakes its claws across it with a great big howl. Alright. Another Thornling is going to clamber up onto the rocks and take a shot at Kara. Flip. 15 will miss. Aiveah.
Me! Well, look, he stood up and he's looking real big. I'm gonna just immediately burn 2 vet and
You are in the
Big.
Guardian aura, by the way.
Yeah, no, I understand. Yep.
Hulk up.
Alright.
Good plan.
There's kind of a tree there. I'm just going to kind of punt Aska down.
Ah, yeah, sure.
Let's see here.
Speaking of which, Aska, don't forget to max out your Vit.
I did. It might not just show it on the character thing. Right, did not do it on that. There we go.
Aiveah becomes thick.
She may become big and thick, but she's not as thick as me and Tally.
Well, yeah, hard ask there.
I know.
Let's see here. Giant Cleaver. Let us change you quickly to Strength. And change my Strength to 20. And wham!
Alright,
And
solid
wham
hit.
again. Ah,
Uh-oh.
sad. Ah, I mean, 6-5. It's not my worst damage. Oh, wait, no, it is basically my worst damage. Alright, fine.
Your sword just rebounds off of him. Boing.
Yep, that's okay. And it was a minor to become thick, so I don't have a smite. I will stay where I am, yeah.
Sounds good. Tally. Creatroids
I'm
surround you.
going. They do. I'm going to battle mage stance. And oh gosh, I've got so many new spells now. Oh my gosh. This one's.
Oh my god.
That's okay. I have to hit someone to do that. This is not a good time to use a fireball. So guess I'm just gonna go run at this guy.
Makes sense.
Aha! I still miss my cool sword, but this will have to do. And where's my fucking spell gone? Oh, that's right. I just changed it. Hacha!
Hacha!
Nice,
Alright,
nice.
you
nice.
definitely hit.
Wait, hang on. Let me look at this spell. It's here. Is this some? That's a standard action. Oh, okay. That's right. Okay, I can do this now. And now on the backswing. Kaboom!
Kaboom.
Wait, did I do that right? All right. Oh yeah. Ignore that 7 there. That's from the other thing.
Alright. What spell are you casting?
This is Black Flame Blade,
Ooh.
or the level 2 one, the one that's like a smite.
Spicy. So, Black Flame Burst?
That's it. Burst. Black
Alright.
Flame Burst.
Should it be adding your negative strength mod to that damage?
What? Oh
You have not changed these spellcasting.
Oh, I missed.
thing.
Oh, I did do that. I had to do a lot of these, so I did miss. Wait, what? Why is that? Wait, that's not even an attack roll.
Yeah,
That should be
let's go see what this is supposed to be.
I ticked it.
Are you sure it shouldn't be only the 7?
That doesn't even say that. No, that's the Black Flame Blade cantrip damage.
Alright, let's go take a look at what this spell is supposed to do. So,
Dex save
Black
versus
Flame
spell.
Burst.
Oh, there it is. I see the mistake I made. Okay,
So
that
it takes
should
2d6
take that
fire
to
damage
0.
and
There we
5
go.
ongoing damage. Dex save ends.
Yes,
It should be 7 fire
it
damage.
should be 7 fire damage.
Okay, sure.
The quick button on the front page still had my strength damage modifier on it.
And I will just give him this damage since he's going to save out of it. Alright. So, the last Thornling, or second to last. Let's go over here and gangbang a wizard.
Oh no.
That sounds like a good idea.
It sounds like a fun time.
It certainly does. Look at that.
slaps your ass so hard, the sheer jiggle just throws you off the rock. Alright, or you could twist a faded, I guess.
Fuck you. Miss.
Alright. In one reality, Talanora's ass clapping does like 23 points of damage to her. In this reality, it does 0. It just is a sight to behold for everyone.
Indeed. Nice.
Aska.
All right, we're not doing anything too new quite yet. We're going to summon the fire spirit right next to me.
Alright.
Let me just hit the button. Wah. And then... Oop, you already grabbed him? Okay. And that is the
Deploy.
standard action.
So this thing needs to make a dex save.
Yeah, he's gonna have to make 2.
Okay. Bop, bop.
1, 2, 3.
Well, he's going to take the 9.
Nice.
Would it be worth it to use a 3rd level spell slot for
No,
enchant
honestly,
armor
I think
damage?
he's going to spend a fierce resistance, because 9's actually a pretty decent amount of damage for him.
Yeah, it's not bad.
We'll undo that, and yeah, you teleport away. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Yep. Next turn, though. Next turn, I get to do fun, big thing.
Uh-oh. Bronwyn.
Brand new spells.
New spells are fun. And they feel good. to use.
Boom!
Damn!
That's a pretty good one.
Pretty nice.
I mean, he's assumedly gonna make a con save, but you never know.
All right. Oh,
I
that's
mean,
a
even
big one.
half as much on successful is still a lot of damage there.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, let's use another one of those fierce resistances.
Still takes, what, 13 damage?
Yeah,
7
still
plus
a
6, so yeah,
lot of
13.
damage.
Yep.
All right, you
Kablow.
rattle his stony brain pan. Brutal. All right. This Thornling next to the Guardian is going to try and slap it.
Hey,
Oh, did I
what's the name again?
No, I didn't skip it. Okay.
No. You didn't check if Brown had a minor or a move action to do.
I did not.
The Guardian gets the ever-living shit slapped out of it. Oh, man.
Ooh. Those
Damn,
Thornlings are really good
yeah,
at
these
critting.
Thornlings are nasty.
They've been waiting a long time for this ass beating.
Luckily, the Guardian has quite a few hit points.
His hench, that's good.
That's good.
But,
Is he a brute?
no.
Move over here.
So, that will be that. It will throw the Guardian back, and then let's get some distance. That's scary. Karin. Oh, hold on. I skipped the Ancient Defender. It gets to
Yeah, don't skip him. He's got things to do.
Yeah, he's got to challenge Aiveah to honorable combat.
Oh no, he's coming at me.
Holy shit!
Holy
Oh my god!
shit!
God damn!
Not a lot of damage though. Like if I'm being
At
honest,
least
I-
those are
I
low
thought it was
rolls,
bigger.
but still.
Yeah, fine. I take it all on the chin.
Yeah,
Ow.
suppose you do.
Crump.
Owie.
Look, they have been waiting for this moment for a really long time.
They really have.
It seems so.
God, the amount of crits you just is crit fail crit. Crit,
It's four,
crit,
yeah,
crit,
4
and crit
crits.
fail.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ!
Oh boy. All right.
2 crit fails and 4 crits and 8 rolls.
The dice do be like that sometimes. All right, Karin.
Okay, was the Guardian push 3 or 2?
The Guardian has not pushed any.
No, I have the what's the name again? The tiger.
No. Oh, yeah,
One.
it was pushed.
The
It was
tiger, yeah.
pushed one, and then the Thornling ran away.
Okay. Yeah. Oh well.
Oh,
I'm going
I forgot
to.
one thing real quick. Hey, Aiveah, one more. Wow. Okay, now I'm done. Carry on.
Well, I'm going to.
That was fucking savage.
You got the shit beat out of you by this guy.
I mean, honestly, you're looking pretty good for taking 2 crits on the chin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I could always be worse off.
Yeah, luckily this guy is not a DPS monster.
Not the DPS monster to look at what the fuck you did. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm,
after 2
mhm.
crits and like a big hit. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm still standing, so he
And he's
can't
still
be a
standing,
DPS
so, like, yeah,
monster.
so he's doing pretty
Yeah,
good.
I'm doing okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if he'd been like a striker type monster, that would have hurt a lot more.
She would have been down.
Okay, then shit. Well, there goes that initial plan.
It's
Good.
fine. My turn will come around before I become unconscious, probably.
More than likely, I'd imagine.
Do you do whatever your original plan was? I have healing spells as well.
Yes, you do indeed have healing spells yourself. So you took that much damage, so that's which is okay. So I'm going to cast a second level spell called Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Alright. So I get 12 extra on top of my vit.
Mm-hmm.
And that ends the dot that's on me.
Yep.
How's it? Yeah, so you get should be
I'm
good.
good. I need no more.
And then that's it. Where's your kitty? It should be right there. So, up there. Yeah. And the kitten.
Nice. 12.
So 14.
Nice. That's right, Karin in this game is slightly higher level than she is in the other game. Alright, big heals.
For now, she is.
Hedrah, could you wiggle your cursor a little bit? It's stuck on my screen. No, the pointer. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Alright. Thornling. Well. Breathe. Slap. Oh. There we go. It's balancing out.
Yep.
Alright. You cannot sunder or disarm this thing. It is using its claws. That does nothing. The Guardian will come over here and try and protect. There you go. Gives that a little clobsing. Thornling, up here, is going to try and slap Tally. Slap.
Oh no.
I
No.
don't think it hits. Nope. Alright. Aiveah, back to you.
Me. Goodness. I guess I'm gonna activate my Glacial Aegis. Oh, that is now 12 instead of 9, but I'm getting that. And also, I believe that it becomes 3 cold damage.
Oh no.
Yeah. Let's just update these numbers.
Anything on your minor?
3. That was my oh yeah, that was my standard. For the minor, no, I don't think I have any like defensive minor that I could do. What is it to make Tristan do anything?
It is
Minor
a
action, I
minor
think.
action since he's a summon.
Then sure, I'll have Tristan run up and kick this thing in its stone deck.
Rude.
Let's do the old run up as well, just so that it triggers for trampling hooves. Not that I expect that thing will lose a strength save, but
No, he also
You
misses.
never know. He,
doesn't even hit.
oh,
Yeah.
he failed a con save. Anything is possible.
The Guardian just puts a
What?
hand on Tristan's forehead and pushes him back.
Okay, now it works.
Alright. Tally.
I am going to Zephyr Stride.
Hell yeah.
And so I'm going to run over here, and then I'm going to run over here. And chop, 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 chop at this guy. Alas, I can still only attack once. So.
Alas. But hey, you got your cantrip bonus damage now.
Oh, that adjacency. Hurts that there's nothing for that to bounce onto.
Yep.
8 damage.
Alright. He is slashed. Alright. Thornling. This little guy is gonna... Probably come down here and join this gangbang. That's gonna be juicier.
Understandable.
Pussy.
Slap Karin. I don't think he succeeds.
Yep.
Alright. Aska.
Alright, it's time to bust out something new. Aska's gonna raise her hand to the sky in this realm of twilight and moonlight and
About to
pull
bust.
forth from it a lance and spear and throw it into the ancient defender.
Cool.
Even on a
Bust.
miss, you take the cold damage.
Alright.
Nice. It's a shame, but still nice.
And now I can just keep doing this.
Nice, nice, nice.
Spear.
And for bonus action, we'll have the fire friend launch a flame seed into the ancient defender.
Ooh. Where was that a second ago?
I know, right?
Imagine if the lance crits.
Look, the first time I tested the lance, it did have a crit roll in it, and it was juicy.
I fucking bet.
See, you wasted a crit.
Look, it was making sure the spell worked.
Alright. Bronwyn.
Bronwyn. Turn around and help Tally with this little guy.
Makes sense.
Pew.
A solid hit.
Oh, that should be doing one more now, I think.
Should it?
Wait, do cantrips go up in SNS?
Yes. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Then yeah. Well, 8 damage.
Alright. This Thornling over here. Let's see, friendo. Come on up here. And let's see. Karn's proving to be a rather tough target, but Aska looks pretty squishy.
I do look very squishy.
Theh.
Yeah.
A bolt just lands itself right in your thigh.
Ouch.
Owie.
Alright. The Defender raises up his blade once again. And whack, whack, whack on Aiveah.
Oh, well, he takes a whole 6 cold damage back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this whole fucking time.
What's up?
This whole fucking time I've had enchant armament ticked on, but I never actually put a number into it.
Oh.
So it was doing nothing.
Oh.
Unfortunate.
That is hilarious.
Alright. Yeah, he gives you a solid bonking. Karin.
Not the kind of bonking I was hoping for.
Oh, God, fucking damn it.
I forgot to roll Kara in, didn't I?
Yes, miss. Oh, you forgot Kara?
Yeah.
Again?
Yeah.
She
Were
just
you,
so
were you
sneaky.
reminded solely because I made a joke about getting bonked, and you're
Yes.
like, what would Kara say? Oh shit, Kara!
It's okay, she's just been sleeping, like, leaned up against Bronwyn this whole time.
That is true, she does get the perfect excuse of just being narcoleptic.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you get a free smack attempt.
All right, yeah, he'll happily
Bronwyn
take
didn't
that.
move until now.
Yep, he misses.
Okay, now I can do what I wanted to do. First and foremost,
Turn undead.
At third level.
what's your name again? Aiveah?
Yep. Thank you.
All right.
And
Undotted.
secondly,
Secondly.
And secondly,
Divine Resilience.
Cool.
Yeah, good call.
Nice.
That goes on the Guardian. Because Tally is way too fucking far away. And Aiveah, and then
Aska.
All right.
Aska.
How much
Okay.
HP is that for?
9.
Ooh, nice.
Sweet.
9 temp HP, or is it?
Yep, 9 temp
Okay.
HPs.
And
And
what?
you have
Like, it
resistance
deals
to
half
all
damage while you still have that.
Yep.
Okay.
Or you have all
Okay.
damage. All right. Kara wakes up all of a sudden, sees violence afoot, and is going to throw herself at this thornling.
Good morning.
Glad
That's
you
it.
could join us. And look, we made friends with a big cat.
Chop.
Chop.
Alright. He is given and whack. This thornling. I don't know, this bunny's looking pretty tasty over here. What if we just, like, go down here?
He wants to leave the Guardian?
Yeah, honestly. The Guardian and Kara are proving not to be much damage. Not to be much, not to be damageable to them in any meaningful way. So they're going to come down here and get some bunny meat. The Guardian will get a whack on the way out. It
Can I
hits.
move past? Nice.
No, he can move without going through your opportunity zone. Just go like.
He wasn't
Wait.
there. He was here.
I mean, sure, but he can still go like.
Yeah, okay. No, that's, I'm threatening the squares. Okay, now.
Okay, he can go here, here,
7 movement.
here. Oh, you're right. He actually does have to provoke an opportunity attack. All right, hit it. Doesn't
Your
quite
turn,
have enough
Captain.
movement to get away.
Oh,
Alright, and now, to eat a bunny. Fine slab.
Alright, slide me 1 meter.
Yep, he's gonna slide you closer to his friends.
why did you took 7?
Oh,
Stop
right,
that.
right, sorry. Let me add it back.
Yeah,
It matters. Also,
it does.
Hedrah, your cursor's stuck on my screen again.
Got
Alright.
2 temp HP left.
The Guardian is going to roar mightily and charge this thing down. Let's see, it really does not like that it did that. So, what if we just, Yeah, I'm gonna take... no, I can't do any of its fun things because it's gonna kill the bunny. Oh well. It shall swipe with its claws. Wow! Solid damage.
good swipes.
Good swipes. This Thornling from Hell's Heart at Talanora. Slap. 8 damage. And
Okay, that'll hit.
slid, I don't know, into this tree.
Alright, I'll take that damage.
Alright. Aiveah.
It's me
Yes.
again.
Is it just me or isn't Aiveah named on the fucking turn order?
What?
I'm named on a turn order to me, but I don't know. Maybe my
Yeah.
name isn't visible to you guys.
Your name's invisible to me, but it doesn't really
Your
matter
name
that
is
much.
in
I know
fact
what it is.
invisible.
What? Why?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see it
Alright.
either.
I swing
There
at
it
the
is.
defender.
There you go.
No, it is.
Oh, that's a
Bonk.
good proper hit. And another swing. Less of a proper hit, unfortunately. As opposed to another Tristan attack, I'm going to use my minor to level 2 smite.
Okay. Nice.
Whopping, not great dice, but I'll take that. Another 8, and it weaken.
Oh no.
Eek.
He does not like that. Alright, what's the total there? Let's see. 16 plus 5 plus 9 plus 5 plus 8. 43 damage. Yikes.
Bonk.
That's a paladining if I ever saw one.
Damn, a paladining paddling.
That's a battling.
The construct wobbles on its feet. Tally. It's your turn.
I am going to probably just. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and murder this guy.
Understandable. Something needs to finally die here. Yep, that'll do it.
That'll
No
do it.
shit.
Boom.
Chop.
It combusts and dies with a horrible
Let's see. Do
screech.
I have what minor action spell? I don't think I have any offensive minor action spells. Standard. No, just that one smite. Standard. Yeah, no, okay. I guess I'll just zoomy down this way.
Alright. The Thornling welcomes you with a bite and a slap. And gets lit.
You jiggled too much, and then the force of momentum kept you going.
Alright. Aska.
Okay. So for standard action, I'm going to ready to throw the spear. Minor action, the bunny's going to teleport me.
Clever.
Yeah.
Alright. Little Thornling makes a deck save. What? Passes.
That's fine. And then the spear.
Who's getting speared?
The Thornling, the one that just like attacked me.
Understandable. Alright, you obliterate it.
Mm.
Boom.
Jeez.
Cha-cha.
If you had hit the fucking guardian with that.
Listen, I'm more worried about these
barely.
Thornlings like taking me down than I am the Guardian.
Yeah.
The Thornlings have done more damage.
Alright, speaking of which, Kara. Chop. Oh.
Oh.
Fumble. Oh no, she breaks her sword on this thing's skull.
Oh,
The big
wow.
planty bark just cracks this ancient greatsword.
Oh no.
Wait, the
Damn.
Master Warded Greatsword?
It's not Master
No,
Weapon,
this is
it's
just
normal.
the one she bought in town.
He is just
Aw.
a great sword.
She does have the Executioner's Blade still, which I guess she'll pull out now. It does the same thing.
Yep.
Although she's not weapon bonded to it, so I guess she's switching to cantrips for a bit. Alright, this is Bronwyn.
Back to the big boy.
Oh, God.
Pow! A different kind of spear.
Brutal. Alright, this Thornling is going to slither forward and throw a dart at Aska again.
Understandable. Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Yeah.
All right, so that is 14.
No.
All right, sorry, 7. I
Yeah.
meant 7.
Yeah, it'd just be 7 all the
Oh,
way
yeah.
down.
Okay, so that gets rid of the temp HP and takes me down by 5.
Alright, the Ancient Defender. Well, from Hell's Heart, it is weakened, so these will all do half damage to Aiveah. Bop, bop, bop.
Giving it a quarter damage.
Why for?
She's divine
Ah.
resilient.
Yeah, the resilience does help.
I am now out of resilience.
Alright. Win. Karin.
Okay, wait. That blew up.
I'd already been hit
Three
before.
Oh. Oh, it was like 5 damage it did to you.
I mean, even then, it was
And-
6 plus 3.
Yeah, also that was, yeah,
Again, it's the second time I was attacked.
9
but-
damage just from the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, that. Aska. Oh, wait, don't. Mm-hmm.
Tally is probably in more immediate danger.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm good per turn.
hey, Tally,
Yeah,
take 14.
I appreciate that.
And then this fucker right here. Right in front of me.
Mhm.
I cast a Channel Divinity.
Oh no. Channel,
Yeah.
Channel Divinity. Speak words of Eldritch power.
Channel Divinity for negative 1593189071.
My brain explodes. Oh, my activation code! How did you know?
The Manchurian candidates activate. Alright, there we go.
The worms.
13 will unfortunately miss. That's a shame.
Oh,
Alright. The Guardian. Going to look around and then just gonna come over here. It opens its tremendous mouth. Slavering fangs stare at Aska.
go for the ass! Go for the ass!
Mime.
And then it's gonna cast level 3 Cure Wounds on you.
Nice. All right, let's see here. So plus 9. So 6 plus 9 on that, in
Yep,
additional to
so-
my vitality.
15 plus
Oh,
bit.
so, all right, so I get back 25. I'm going back to full.
Yay!
Nice.
The Guardian purrs at you.
My thanks, noble beast.
Aiveah.
Me.
You.
Uh,
Let's go over here.
Conk.
Alright. The Ancient Defender groans and then just topples to the side. Crunch.
Because it's probably like some kind of defensive thing. I also I don't do like the I was gonna say the edge of the blade. Well, I won't use the thin forceful part. I'll do like the broad flat across it just so I don't destroy this thing.
Alright.
We're dealing
Its animus is
bludgeoning
definitely
damage
banished
instead
for
of
the moment
slashing
regardless.
Yeah.
Thump.
Yeah, I'll do slightly less lethal bludgeoning to just side other bludgeoning. And then well, I can't ride my horse right now because I'm fucking massive.
Tristan cannot
but-
support your weight now.
Oh, dang it. I also can't reach a foe from there.
What do you mean you can't?
She doesn't
As
have no
in-
speed.
I'm a speed 6 character. I
Unfortunately.
know it's astounding, but
you're
I'm
slow.
big,
Haha, slow.
cannot reach.
Alright. Then Tally.
A minor action. I'll have Tristan come up and kick this thing.
Fair enough. It says trampling hooves too.
Conk.
It's pretty good.
Nice.
I guess I'll just attack it.
Oh, you have advantage now.
No, it's
Oh, don't sound so sad about it. Sound so bad, so sad about it.
The wizard would prefer to cast mighty spells, but she is locked in melee with something that is shitty and weak. Alright.
Damn, that adjacency damage, if only.
Yeah.
I know, right? Fuck.
Alright, this Thornling is going to try and stand back up. And then, probably try and kick the shit out of Tally, I guess. Slap. Oh!
Wait, why did that say +7 still? Why is this not fucking working?
+7 should be like your spell attack modifier. That should be
With
about right.
with an enhanced
All right,
weapon,
it gets like a
apparently.
+1, right.
It should be a +8, but for some reason
It is there. It's got an 18 + 1 right there.
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
+1 is.
I'm an idiot. I'm looking in the
Yeah.
wrong. I'm an idiot. Okay.
It's fine.
Alright.
Alright, speaking of idiot, though, you get slapped for 21 damage.
Okay, see,
Ow.
you know what? I'm gonna shield that one.
know,
That's
that's
a
a
lot.
good plan.
That is
Yeah.
a lot of
Fair.
damage.
That is a thick.
That
That
is
is like the
fine.
maximum
2/3
damage
of my,
they can do, yeah.
2/3 of my hit points.
A
Yeah,
biggie bonk, if you will.
Let's
Alright.
continue
looks
moonlight
sad.
spearing this guy, I guess.
Yeah.
Wah.
Wah.
There's
Alright.
20 for 21.
Yep, that'll do.
And then bonus action, we'll do a little flame seed on him. Might as well.
Alright.
Oh,
You shoot Aiveah in the ass for 5 fire damage. The
Plonk.
Paladin is made slightly roasty.
I
unfortunate.
will not hold it against you, even though mine is not nearly as large as yours.
I do make a large target. I have been hit in there many a times.
Kara. Fuck. Let's go ahead and Zephyr Stride, I guess, just so you don't get obbied, really. Yeah, that's fine. She will get back a little bit, and then Frostbite this Thornling for 9 cold damage. Zap. Bronwyn.
He's not on fire or anything, is he?
Nope. He's just been bonked to death.
Okay. Thornlings. I don't think that's gonna hit either.
Alright. This Thornling is going to slap the Guardian. Slap.
Takes all damage.
That's true, actually. Hold on, let me give it its HP back. Yeah, it just loses some temp HPs. The Thornling makes unhappy noises and then is going to slide the Guardian away. And then it itself will come over here to try and eat this tasty wizard. Karin.
Ah, they've lined up, you say.
That's true.
Oh,
For
the
some
Thornling
sort of
next to me.
line attack having motherfucker. Go ahead.
That's a miss.
Alas.
Big search, and who's mostly hurt?
Everyone's pretty much full right now.
We're doing pretty okay.
The Guardian. Wah. Oh, it misses.
Unfortunate.
Is there anything you can do about that? Not really.
Dip, duck, dive, and dodge Thornlings.
Yeah, basically. Alright. Aiveah.
Me
Squish
again,
him.
eh? I reach over Karin and I will conk.
Squish.
Alright, you smoosh.
And then I pat the cat and then I conk this dude.
The cat purrs. The other Thornling dies.
Dust
Multi-kill.
ants. And see, while I am big, I will pick up the Guardian like it is a normal-sized cat, and we'll do like the scoop underarm and just do that. Do pat it like I'm an evil villain.
This full-size ass majestic lion makes like deeply terrified noises, like what the fuck? Ah!
Help!
fact, actually-
Help! They're unlocking my domestication.
In fact, actually, you know, it's so put off by this that Aiveah, you hear a voice in your head just say, "Put me down this instant." What is the meaning of this?
Oh, I put him down again.
Puh.
I will not tell the others that he spoke because that might ruin the magic for them.
Yeah.
Cat like does
Right.
a little spin around you, like ah.
Alright then.
Get
Does
some
anybody need a
zoomies.
momentary break before we go in?
I want to pet the kitty.
Is gonna come over here and just squish up next to Aska.
Oh.
It's understandable. It's fine though. Aiveah won't hurt you.
I will try not to, at least.
How
Right then.
distinguished.
Does anyone need a momentary break before we go in? Or maybe not. I think the line's already going ahead.
He seems confident.
Let us go in then.
Oh, okay. I was going to. Okay.
You were going to what?
I was gonna arcane recovery.
Line you all up.
Got any aether potions?
No, afraid not.
Afraid not now.
Is there any in the party? No, there's nothing in the
Don't
party.
think
You guys
so.
think we've
are
gotten any.
pretty low on resources at the moment, I believe.
Yeah.
Mhm.
How do you want us lining up for going into the cave?
Doesn't matter.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
Alright, you step into a cave that is sporting what looks to be a crystal clear underground spring.
What a wonderful place.
It is. Aska, you can feel a deep primal magic sitting heavy in this place.
A nexus, I would wager.
Whoa. Indeed.
Well, it makes sense. It had that guardian
for the
after all.
shape, for the shape changers, you guys said.
Yes, that is what I believe the circle was.
I take it you're not supposed to drink the water, right?
I believe it should be fine.
Hey,
Check
Hey,
the pool
Elves.
of water.
just waves the hand at the trio on the back. Hey, elves,
Yes.
Yes.
come,
Sort of.
come.
And what is this here?
Alright. As you
This-
gather around this smaller pool, you can see that it is not as empty as it looks from the side. Once you're peering straight down into it, you can see it's maybe 4 feet deep, and there is, inside of it, a body.
Huh?
Probably a half-elven male with a short cropped beard, wearing heavily furred padded robes.
There's
His
someone in there.
eyes are closed, and he has his hands wrapped around a staff clutched to his chest.
A companion of yours? I'm asking to the guardian.
It shakes its head, then will just sort of paw at the side.
Like,
Can we take him out?
well, here's the magical thing. I might be able to, like not dead him, like, but it's gonna hurt. And I'm
I
not
don't-
keen to do it.
I don't believe he is dead.
You want us to get him out of there?
The lion
Yes.
nods.
Very well. I'll go to one side, if somebody will go to the other, and we will
Mhm.
try and lift him out.
Kneel down and reach in.
He is
Gently.
like 4 feet down. It's a little out of reach to just like put your hands on.
For you
It's
guys,
just-
maybe.
That's true. Aiveah could absolutely
Yeah.
just like
Hmm.
reach down and pull him out all by herself. Actually,
Yeah, I'll just,
Yeah.
I will hold careful like Volga.
Shh,
What's he doing down there?
I believe we're about to find out.
Hey, Bronwyn. Here, move a bit.
you lift out this druid. Aiveah, once you get your hands on him, you don't detect any pulse or life signs.
Hmm.
He does indeed actually appear to just be dead but perfectly preserved.
No. This one
Oh.
appears to have perished. You're welcome to try revivification, but
I do not believe it would work, though.
I mean, there's no harm in trying if he's preserved magically.
indeed.
It just looks at the cat, looks at the guard and be like, is that what you want? Cause,
Guardian just kind of quirks its head to the side and then just like reaches down and like gently pulls this guy's shirt apart to reveal a large amulet he's wearing. A beautiful silver and gold necklace with a sapphire set in it, which the Guardian will just put its big old chompers around and flip, yank off.
Fair enough.
Alright.
And having done so, the Guardian scarpers at full pace.
I'm
Oh,
sure it was for a
Scarper.
reason.
I
I suspect that the Guardian will return in a few moments, undressed and did not want to change in our presence.
Likely so. It wouldn't surprise me, given the nature of the circle here.
well, then just let's put this body back where it in the
No,
water
let's
there.
not do that for now, just in case. Give it a couple of minutes at least. Well, a few seconds.
Pile of stuff.
There is indeed a pile of stuff here you can rifle through. Looks like
I will
some
make-
of the druid's treasure.
I will do an investigation.
Okay.
I'm
She's
gonna
very
examine
fancy.
the staff the druid had.
This is a masterwork quarterstaff.
Hmm.
And while it is not inherently magical, you get the sense that this thing will ignore any damage resistances an aquatic creature might have, having been soaked in mystical water for so long.
Neat.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Talanora does not find any traps or hidden things here. This just seems to be a perfectly safe pile of loot for you.
Neat.
Kina, would you roll me 3D 100? Alright, cool.
Not bad.
You find 197 GP in small gems and coins, a masterwork stiletto that appears to be a sacrificial dagger, and this big fucking keg of brandy.
Well, that's not going to last
Meow.
long.
Karin has entered the
Deb.
chat.
Dum. Herb. Dum.
This thing is like 100 pounds solid.
Yep. Fucking finding something that can last me a day.
So what do we do with the body?
First, I believe we wait a few minutes to see if the Guardian returns or not. And then after that, then decide.
I imagine something druidy.
Lucky us, we have a druid.
Indeed.
I don't think that cat's coming back.
Well then, what you want to
No.
do?
I wonder what
Yeah.
that necklace was.
Follow your lead. Maybe this belonged to his old master.
Perhaps. I didn't seem very sentimental about it.
No, true.
No, but it had a gem in the middle of it and everything. Perhaps it is the focus for something.
Could be.
Well, just put the druid back where we found them.
Indeed.
I think
Up
it'd be
to Aska, I
wisest.
guess.
I think it'd be wisest for now until we figure out more is going on here.
Very well. No, gently hold careful like Hamburger again and return.
Alright, yeah. You can put him back whence he came.
Can I do an Arcana check on the Druid?
Sure.
Oh.
Bitch, you don't know shit. That's
Oh.
druid magic.
Hmm.
Can I make a nature check?
Sure. Bitch, you don't know
Damn it.
shit. That's druid magic.
Druid, man. Druid
I
stuff.
am a druid.
Not
Oh.
a good enough druid, fucking apparently.
All right, I guess I should try and see.
It's
what I
okay.
guess.
It's not based on elder creature lore.
Yeah, there's no
Obviously.
SCP here.
How about a 16?
Alright, a 16. You can definitely tell that this water is preserving him perfectly, as though via gentle repose. Though you're not sure exactly what the water's total properties can be at this juncture. This was clearly some sort of burial rite here. This pool looks almost coffin-like in its dimensions. Whoever left him here clearly wanted him to be preserved into the future, though for what purpose you can't tell. Either way, as long as he stays in there, he should be as he was. Though you suspect pretty strongly if he's left out for more than a few minutes, he'll begin to decay rather rapidly.
All right. Oh, let's
Leave him in
leave
there
them
for
there
now.
for now. Let's still see if the lion is outside still waiting or if it's completely run off.
Alright. Yeah, when you get back outside, there's no trace of the lion. Tristy will come on over and nuzzle up to Aiveah.
Yep.
And as he does so, however, you note that there is a single little silver bell jingle-jangling off of his snoot, attached to his bridle.
That is cool and useful.
Intriguing.
Is it?
Well, I mean, how else would you describe a silver bell just now hanging from the horse's bridle?
Well, it's interesting, but I'm not sure
Magic.
how it's useful.
Well, I'm not sure about useful, but it indicates that something has attached it.
Yes. Clearly it's a sign of favor from our favorite giant cat that just used us to go and steal a magic item.
At least he knows how to pay for a job well done.
With a bell.
I assume that it is beneficial in the future. These people have a druid person for a goddess, don't they? Forest dragon of some kind.
Yes, Tyrion, I believe is
Yeah.
what they called her.
Turin's right.
Tyrion.
Maybe if we ring the bell, the dragon will swoop down and smite our foes.
What, and we weren't perfectly good smiting for us? We've already dealt with most of their problems. Surely they got to leave some for us.
Is this bell magic?
There is a faint trace of magic on the bell, though it's not much of a magic item to your senses, Tally. Once you spend a minute identifying it, all you're sure it does is ring really, really loudly if you purposely jingle-jangle it.
Huh.
Neat.
A very simple enchantment.
I'm sure we'll find out just what has happened or transpired after this in due time. For now, I believe we have done the right thing.
I would hope so.
The people here seem to respect this guardian. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about.
Quite.
Indeed. And if it is something to worry about, well, we're all perfectly capable ass kickers amongst us, aren't we?
Yes, it didn't seem that dangerous.
No.
Well, let's move the defender back in front of us and head back to the capital then.
I will sigh and hold defender into position again.
Alright. Yeah, once you do so, it almost naturally just extends its hand back onto the ground and the other on its knee.
Give it
Seems
a pat
to
on the shoulder.
resume its post.
Good. Onward then, I suppose.
Indeed.
Alright. And the party can get underway back to Leonacy. The great shining white tower gleams in the twilight as the party makes their way out of the forest and across the plains. Grab your tokens. Once you begin nearing the town itself, you can see that there is an air of celebration amongst its citizens. There is a great deal of cheering coming from in the town. You can see streamers flying from the towers.
Oh, somebody's getting married! Yay!
Alright. Yeah, I mean, enter into the town and ask what's going on.
Some clearly somewhat inebriated townsfolk will cheerily say that all the demons and monsters are gone, and another will point at Aiveah and gasp before a guard thumps him on the back of the head. That's one of our heroes, damn it!
Yeah, don't be racist. I am a demon, but I am also gloriously incandescent, as you might see.
Those townsfolk give you a wide berth, but yeah, the people seem to be celebrating an end of the monsters. They don't
Guess
know
it's
how
right.
or why, but knights
Good.
are coming in from all across the realm, reporting that they can't find any foes to fight.
Very
You are
well.
welcome.
Let's
Yeah,
go
Jack,
and talk to the queen then.
did you practice asked us to take care of this problem for you? Now you're complaining, jeez.
They're
So-
not complaining. They're
They're not
celebrating that the
complaining,
problem
they're
has been solved.
celebrating.
No, they're just good. We ain't got shit to do out here. It's like, hey,
We're out of work. Oh no.
All the militiamen are gonna have to go find jobs again. Oh no.
oh no.
Oh no, I can't get benefits anymore.
Indeed, you quickly run into Sister Juniper, who will come down to greet you all near the tower's entrance. Was it
Dad,
really you?
Yay.
Well, she's pulled into big hugs.
It was us, yes. We managed to find a very lucky find. And it
What happened?
Oh, I don't know. I just decided to spend a wish on you all. I was feeling particularly giving.
A wish, like from a genie?
Capital
the magic one,
W
yes.
wish, yes.
Such things. How could it exist here?
And at great cost.
Couple
but
of them seem to pop
He
up
just
all
leans
over.
down to her and says, like, it's magic.
I would say that it
This is
didn't
a good-
exist here to begin with.
It is true. It is magic.
Well, I shall go and get the queen then. And you
Yes,
can
we
give her
were
the
on our
news
way
yourself.
up to her. I suppose we'll just follow her in, like we were already on our
Oh,
way
it
up to her.
just holds
Yeah.
up Kara. By the way, her sword broke. We need that fixed.
It's fine, I've already bonded to that executioner's blade. It's not a big deal.
Also, to be fair, that Executioner's Blade does have a certain aesthetic to it.
I do like it.
All it is missing
It
is some
is-
kind of engravement that goes incredibly hard.
Well, we can think on that once we're out of here. once you take credit for your actions, the party is quickly spirited up to the White Tower itself, where Yvain is already sitting in her throne waiting you, though she hops to her feet as you enter and claps her hands. My heroes, back already, victorious before we could ever have imagined.
Surprise!
No big problem.
Indeed.
No big problem, despite all you've done.
Well, it was a moderate challenge, but it was an interesting. I don't know.
Experience?
Outcome.
Yes.
We're just doing as heroes should.
I'm feeling moderately redemption-y. You know, a little twist in the scales.
Well, don't hold back. Did you finally find whatever's responsible for this and slay it?
Ah, we banished it very properly
A
by the
banishment.
use of wish.
A wish?
Indeed.
The very capital W one.
They're gone and gonna come back here.
I don't know about not coming back, but I
There
would
was
suggest taking efforts to make sure they don't.
Yeah, it was that they could never come back here, so, well,
I would suggest while this demi-plane exists on a different world, or a different plane as it were, it would be advised to return it to one of the more stable planes.
She narrows her eyes at you.
Or
In
at
these
least anchor it
parts,
to one of
that
them.
talk is heresy. We live free, separate from the constraints of the worlds here. I would not give that up for anything.
I understand, but how those beasts of darkness crawl in is by making patchworks in the plane, making entrances. That's how they came onto mine.
Eating through the holes.
Well, it's safe to
there
say this
should
whole-
be no holes left if you've already pushed them out, else they would have swarmed right back in.
For now, there
Mm.
isn't, but
That
they've
doesn't
created
mean
holes
something
before, so
different couldn't
they can
eat its way in
create holes
eventually.
again.
This realm has been warded against the creatures that were here before. Essentially, those things will never be able to come back.
But
Is
there's
that- is that-
plenty of
There
things
is
out there.
indeed no guarantee that you
Something
won't.
else might be able to
Yes.
tunnel in. I don't know what that's out there in the beyond.
So you say you've bought us only a temporary reprieve?
Possibly,
mean,
possibly
could
not.
be.
I'm
it could
unsure.
very well be permanent, but at the same time, I wouldn't bank on it. Even if we had directly killed whatever, broke through in the first place, that would probably have only been temporary respite as well.
it
There
might
are all-
take a while, though, maybe a couple of 100 years, maybe 1,000, but, yeah.
There are always more horrors in the place beyond reality.
She
Sorry if that
frowns.
rains on your parade at all. Just. It feels like it would be irresponsible not to. I don't know, handle this in a way that you can.
This plane has only existed for a couple of 100 years. If you buy us another couple of 100, well, I will consider that a victory, then. Several more generations of my people can grow up free from fear, and that will be enough.
You should probably prepare an exit strategy, at least in the interim. Or at the very least, make sure the people are aware that even if they might be free, their children's children might not.
I will do no such thing. That will just cause panic in the streets again. They're celebrating. You can hear them cheering even from here. Let them have
Indeed.
their victory.
As they should.
Our
Yeah,
world
burn 'em
goes
on
it
leadership.
alone. We need no
Yeah.
protector from another.
Would you be open, perhaps, to making some kind of a doorway?
We had
You know,
one.
open yourself up to trade once more.
I would love to, if such a thing is possible, but, well, trade was not cut off from our side to begin with.
I still attest there
I'm
is
sure we
a
can
doorway.
find a way.
God damn it, there is one. There is
Yes,
a door.
You
We
have
do
a
have
door?
a
I mean,
doorway
that's-
on our world.
Yes.
Yes.
Huh.
I was prepared. That's what I was doing
We-
before I got pulled
Oh,
into
yes,
this
you
place.
did. You mentioned that. Sorry.
I was preparing an expedition to
Kind of
this
like
place.
a half doorway.
Precisely. Like I said, Ceres, Iona, and other places have always had access to us. It was not we who cut them off. It was this horde of darkness. Now that it is gone, we will
Then-
welcome travelers from other worlds.
Thankfully, those nasty gator folk aren't infesting that temple anymore. So the doorway is no longer in their hands.
Gator folk?
Oh, yeah, where we
Yes,
found the gateway.
The people that
Yeah,
once held what isn't my circle's domain.
Huh. So you actually occupies a doorway to this place on Ceres.
Aska turned
sorry,
the
on
place
Iona.
into a druid circle.
That's very nice and staggeringly fitting, considering this world.
Seemingly.
So it would seem. I don't know if their doorway has opened up there now, or. Well, I'm unsure, really.
Well, if it has, there should be fucking people here by now, right?
Don't
What,
think
in
they
the
would
course
know
of...
As
immediately.
if on
Yeah.
cue, the door opens behind you,
My
and one of the white witches rushes in with a silver platter in hand. My queen, pardon the intrusion. A letter has just arrived from the cathedral. Yvain's brow furrows. She gestures the sister closer. She
Well,
takes
the
the
key
letter from
book-
the platter, looks at it,
The-
looks at the lot of you. It's addressed to you.
Oh? I'll
Yeah.
step forward with
Well-
At least
I
Oh,
letter?
right.
the key,
Right.
the book that was the key to the gateway was in my house.
So what's on the letter?
Yvain will hold it back for a moment. I assume this Kara Autumn Star is your Kara?
Yes.
That would be ours, yes.
Kara
Very cool
frowns.
surname, by the way.
Wait,
It's Frost now, but yes, that's me. She will take the
Autumn
letter.
Star.
And
You know what? Fair.
Unfold
I'm no
it.
stranger to ditching a surname, that's for goddamn sure.
Once she does so, all of you standing nearby, so everyone who's not Aiveah, is hit with the scent of fresh berries.
Yeah, around here.
And the letter begins smoking as Kara reads it, as if
Huh?
the words are burning away each time her eyes move across the page, until after a moment the whole letter just goes up in smoke and crumbles. She drops it before it can singe her fingertips.
Does she end it with the statement, "This letter will self-destruct"?
No, but...
Well,
It said, next time you borrow some of my power, ask first, or get spanked. S.
S?
S?
Is that your father's first initial?
Oh,
No,
I would.
that's not
No,
my
that'd
father.
be. I would bet our progenitor god,
Ah,
Oh.
Senatrea.
and she deals out spankings, you say?
Borrowed her power. What did you... Does that even
I guess that's how...
The wishes.
Oh, of course, yes, wish. Right. Because that was
Yes.
ours.
She is the dragon of wishes.
Oh. Okay. So she's wait. If there's a wish that she actually is the one that has to do that.
So it would seem.
So
Makes
it
sense.
would seem.
I always wondered what actually made a wish happen.
Oh, by the way, Tally,
Yes.
you
Hello?
have a you have a note. Yeah, parse. You have a letter from the, no arms. What was her name again?
From No Arms. Oh, the
The
Oh yes, yes. I have this
Someone-
letter here from Aiveah, or really a packetry, and I'll pull it out from my pack.
Oh, she's alive.
Yes.
Mhm.
funny story
Hell yeah.
about her. She was mostly disarmed. Actually, I still have the arms.
She
No,
wa-
she has them.
What?
Oh no,
It's-
she said she didn't want them back,
so-
didn't she?
No, she also
did she
took
take
them
them
back
back?
when you asked
Oh,
if
she
she
did.
could
Took them
have
back,
them.
yes.
She was like, no.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah, no.
So she was assaulted by, I would assume, an agent of the darkness here that managed to get the sneak up on her, sliced off both her arms, and those were attached to a beast of darkness that we fought that was assaulting her tower.
But she's alive.
She is alive,
Mhm.
and she now has replacements from her deity.
Does the Moon
Ugh.
Mummy give us? They're very cool arms.
I'm sure they are, but I've had many long conversations with her trying to convince her not to chop them off on her own.
Well,
I mean, if it ain't help,
someone
she
made
didn't
that
chop them off
decision
on her
for
own.
her. Yes.
Yes, and now she's going to be terminally smug about it.
Perhaps just a little bit.
But, hey, I have a question.
Yes.
Wasn't the whole darkness and imbalance and all the, weird shit in this world making it so that you couldn't communicate with her?
With Aiveah? Yes.
Have you tried talking to her today?
No, I
Oh yes,
gave
that
up
would
weeks
probably
ago.
work now.
That
you can
is a
you
good
can
point,
certainly
though,
say hello.
yes. A
I'm
moment.
sure she would be indeed excited to hear from one of our girlfriends.
She's not. Yvain takes a step back and sits down for a moment, concentrating. Then she
Excuse me, I'm just gonna
smiles.
sit at a table over here. I have something I need to do.
She is alive. Good. She says to tell you all hello.
Ah, excellent.
Wonderful.
Mhm.
It's working again!
It is.
We have 5G once more. 5 gods.
Oh, cool. Excuse me for a minute now.
I was beginning to suspect I would never get to use my sendings again.
And now you can.
Are they used for sending illicit pictures?
You can only send words, and believe me, it doesn't make for particularly engaging erotica. In 25
Well-
word increments.
Yeah, I was about to say, with only 25 words, I don't imagine you could spell very well in such a case.
A shame.
Blasphemy.
It is a shame. What do you mean blasphemy?
Out of character.
The idea that you can't get a boner from 25 words or less is just the word feet
If-
over and over again. You're like,
If B were here, she'd have very much to say about that.
B can't even read. What are you talking
She's
about?
good sending now.
She doesn't
No,
know
no,
the
Hey,
word
B
for it.
no.
learned to read.
she got
Hey.
literate eventually.
Yeah,
Hey,
B
it's a-
learned to read right alongside Ina.
This is
Hey, it's okay. It's not the fact that the B is a master of sending. It's not because she has problems reading but she learned that shit. That's what's always said. She knows multiple languages and shit like that. It's just that her brain has an actual 25 character limit.
savage.
Hmm.
So, where would a door even be if it were to be opened again anyway? I mean, here on this plane.
Well, you've seen the door. It's the cathedral you were all summoned in. That's where new arrivals
Yeah,
are supposed
remember?
to show up.
Our ticket out is just broken.
Oh, by the way, this is just a complete aside, but may or may not have come up whilst dealing with some wish-related matters. Are you familiar with this location? I'm gonna pull out a deed.
1 second. Yeah, Yvain will motion you up. Take a look at it. You don't need to shout from across the room, dear. Come here. My eyes may be sharp, but I can't read small handwriting from 20 meters.
Of course, was just waiting. I figured I would leave that matter to all of you to.
No, you come here and be a big damn here with everyone else. Now let's see
I
here.
got to feel heroic already.
Ah, this would be Velt's old castle. Oh, his father's, really.
Ugh.
Was on the
Well?
southwestern tip of the peninsula, facing out near the coast.
Well, the old man isn't using it.
Yes, clearly not. It's been an abandoned ruin for as long as Irayse has been a separate plane. It didn't survive the transition well. We've left it to rot since then. If you claim descendants from Veld, you're welcome to it.
As reticent as I am to claim any descendants from him, yes, I would quite like to lay claim.
Good. Then with my blessing, you can be a lady of this realm, if you so desire. I'd knight you myself, if you'd like.
I have had enough of being a knight, if that makes sense.
Of course. And Carl glanced at you. I thought you wanted to come to Iona.
I do. I would like to have both things, because I'm incredibly greedy and selfish.
I mean, it's
If I
entirely
happen
possible.
to own a castle, I might be able to figure out a way to make it easier to get back and forth.
It's entirely possible that the doorway will be fixed, and then you have a quick access into Iona from my circle, at least.
Honestly, I would like to just live in Iona, stay there instead, but, I mean, I would also like to own a castle.
I mean, the point
have
still stands.
Yes, a secret bunker would always be nice.
Carl will frown at that. You really do remind me of my dad.
Oh no. Oh please, that
No.
does
The
not
outer
become a
blue?
deal breaker.
No, but the Doomsday Bunker thing is kind of weird.
Is it? And it makes
Yes.
sense. I've been, underground soldier fighting in endless war for a long old time.
Oh, now that
What,
we're mentioning,
was your father also a famous antagonist?
She glances away.
Ah, never mind then.
oh, now that we're mentioning things as well, we had another run-in with the Guardian of the Lionswood on our way back here.
Ah, did you? And how
Indeed,
is the old cat?
I believe they're fine. They led us to the resting place of an older druid and retrieved an item from their neck.
And what was that?
A big
A-
amber amulet.
A big pendant with a sapphire set in it.
I wonder what that's for.
I was hoping you would know.
And she gives you a demure smile. I'm afraid I have no idea.
At least she's not introducing us to a goldsmithing dwarf,
Oh, I guess we'll find out in time if it's relevant to us.
Wait, Godsmithing dwarf.
Goldsmithing dwarf.
Oh,
That's just
gold!
making-
That's-
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
just making
also
a joke
heard
about certain-
godsmithing dwarf.
No, that was just my accent.
Yeah, you got like yeah, you guys were talking about like the the fucking the crafter. Was it like secrets? What was it
Yeah.
crafting? Hey, you just spoke Aska. Hey.
You won't
What?
remember anyway when you sober up, if you ever sober up.
Was it secrets or crafting?
Sorry. All right. What are you
She's
asking?
asking if your goddess is if your god is secrets or crafting.
It's
You said
crafting. I am a follower of Kandarn, yes.
It's the
Of
god of
the
war.
secrets.
He is god of both.
He's god of both, really, yes.
What about him?
what?
All right, then. Good talk. You've evidently forgotten.
Was there a reason you asked about the god, Karin?
I imagine it must be a secret.
Oh, no, she said she was a godsmithing dwarf, and I'd be like,
no.
so like a dwarf that smiths gods, but
We don't
we're
even know
talking,
what dwarves
That would
are,
be
so that
interesting.
must have been out of character.
yes, no, they told us about them,
Yeah,
remember?
we have
Oh,
mentioned
that's
it
right.
before.
Yes, I did
They were
make
like
a
the
missed
really,
joke.
there was the really short and square things that are like,
Yeah, it was when also
Yes, as
was
opposed to
talking
Tally,
about
who's
B getting
tall and
turned into
round.
one.
No wonder elves and dwarves hate each other.
ha ha, it goes into the square hole. Ha ha.
No, I don't think many people want to go into a square hole. I
They
imagine
all
dwarves
go in
sweat a
square
lot.
hole. Everyone knows that.
Yvain will clear her throat. So, heroes, what can I do to reward you for your, heroism? Seems the realm has you to thank for its continued peace and stability.
Uh,
Well, I think
I-
going home would be fucking nice. That would be great. What about you?
Well, it seems you have a weapon that could be disenchanted to repair the orb. And now we just need a black pearl, and I can send you right back whence you came.
Would this black pearl be accessible then in the underworld?
It's entirely possible. There's no shortage of treasure down there. I would suggest just going down to the Southport and buying one. There's likely to be some in some merchants' holds, though I admit my runners haven't had any luck tracking one down for you.
Well, I think they were, I think, blah, 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 blah. I think they will be a little more amenable now that the fucky is gone.
Yes, or at least more able to go out and pearl dive
Try and
again.
find one, yes.
So, in other words, we can go to the beach, we can eat oysters, and chill.
It's a beach episode. I see how it is.
You could. I'm sure one way or another a black pearl will turn up in the island before too long. I will have my best people on the job until one does, if you want to simply sit back and relax until they do.
I'm
Uh,
not one for just simply sitting
I'd-
back.
Would
I'd
you
still like to
be
meet your goddess.
Indeed, and I would also like to, I guess, acquire this castle. There might be things the old man left behind. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if something he left behind were capable of punching these ores in the first place.
I would never have thought to ask before, but given what you've told me of him since I knew him, I suppose that is something to be concerned about, isn't it?
Indeed.
Well then, I suppose that
only
should be
heard-
your next stop then, yes?
That is the plan.
I suppose so. But
Will
for
you
now, I
require
think
support or assistance in your travels? Now that the beasts of darkness are gone, my resources are much more easily redistributed.
it
Couple
wouldn't go.
potions.
Yeah.
Oh, some plate for me and Kara.
Kara will put up my hand. I can't actually wear a plate. It's too
Too
heavy
heavy?
for me.
Aww.
I can.
Then some kind of one for the bear instead, and instead I guess some kind of sexy armored corset for Kara.
Oh, breastplate. Get one of those shaped breastplate. Those are so cool. What was it? Cool.
Oh, you want titty
Well-
plate? Yes, I have a few
Titty-
of those.
She
The-
said, surprising literally nobody.
What's
It
the
does
name?
not surprise me, no.
Courier? No,
Chorus.
Cuirass. Yes, cuirass.
The forces of evil.
Not to be confused with cougar ass. But yes, plate armor for Karin might be a bit of an ask on short notice, but I'm sure Aiveah, we have something for you.
Nice.
One of the knights can be persuaded to surrender it for a bit.
Well, if you give me like a day, I can go down in size. That'll make it easier.
I mean, yes, you could do that, but then wouldn't you be trapped inside metal armor the moment you shift up and then crushed?
Oh no, it'll just snap the. If I shift up, it'll snap the leathers. So I'll
On
just go.
full plate. I wouldn't want to have taken that risk myself, but
What?
well,
Yeah,
if
full.
it snaps
Have
the
you seen?
leathers, then your armor isn't going to be attached to you, and that
I
means it
know,
is
so I
worse.
mustn't shift up. Duh.
I suspect that at some point you will forget it because hardcore drunkard. But
That's true.
the moment that you get drunk and forget is the moment that you put yourself in horrible danger.
It just leads for places a hand on my shoulder. But I'm drunk all the time.
Yes, you are.
And yes, I say sorry. I suppose as opposed to the phrase "get drunk," just at some point you will be drunk and make a mistake.
But people make mistakes when they're sober.
That is true, but ones related to memory and impulse less regular. No?
I don't know, you see when people are pissed off and they're sober, so they forget and they're impulsive.
I'm just saying, don't tempt fate.
He just turns her head slowly and is like, I'm sorry, you did what 5 times?
What did I do 5 times? I have no recollection of what you are possibly speaking. The person who did something 5 times by impulse was not me. And for
That's
that,
good.
I am very glad.
Yes, good. That was not a good person. I'm glad you're here, because I missed you.
That's very touching.
Ah, wonderful, Tally.
Yes.
Then, could you get word
Nice.
to Eldir or Roz and see if there actually is a doorway in my circle? Then
Do you have any ether potions?
I do not know.
Then no. They'll have to wait
So
until
wouldn't
tomorrow.
have any level 3 ether potions.
Yeah, that would be a lot of ether.
I wish I could help, but I've never met either Roz or Eldy, so can't send to them.
I can do
However, I
it
could
tomorrow.
write you a scroll.
Oh, that would work. If you have any sending scrolls, yes.
fact, yes, I think I do have a few prepared still, since I've been rather useless lately. A moment, please. Yvain will just reach into her robe pocket and produce a scroll case. Begin flipping through it. Kara will just look at Aska flatly. Aska, she's wants to grope your big fat titties.
I mean, fair power to her. Aska is not quite my type, but I feel like anyone with that much presence is really anyone's type, given enough.
Yes, no one's that gay or straight.
I mean, sure, but you have to grab them to measure them anyway. I don't see the issue here.
I hope Roz feels that way.
I can't wait to meet this wife of yours. I'm going to tell her all the dirty things that you almost did with this queen, and it'll be very funny.
She's very nice.
Very wonderful. Love of my life.
And is she patient?
Ah,
I believe so.
okay, so our sending is only arcane.
It is,
Yep.
yes.
We've got nerfed out of the clerics.
Yep.
After a moment, Yvain will pull forth a scroll and hand it to Tally. Here you go, dear.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
My last one. Use it well.
Okay, I'll just think about this then.
Well, don't stress your pretty little brain too much. You can always try again tomorrow.
Yeah. Aska, do you want me to just reassure Roz that you're in fact alive?
Yes. Tell her
We
that
can
I'm
save
fine,
the important things for
and-
later.
and to check the circle for a doorway to the map.
Right. Check the. What was it again? It was a strange device. I don't remember. The portal device? Sure. Why not?
I'll have to make sure to thank your god as well when I visit.
Which one? Oh,
The
Suntrain,
one-
yes.
Yeah. The one who promised a spanking.
Yes, I suppose we all owe her our thanks. Perhaps we could invite her to visit the casino sometime. I understand I still
Cannot have-
have all of that credit I let you borrow.
Indeed. Turns out I myself not a very successful gambler.
I'm relatively decent at it.
That was fun.
I'm glad. You should see the thing when all the gaming tables are open and we have all the staff at work instead of out fighting. This town is something else when it's in its prime.
It sounds a lot
Then-
like a Last Dorado.
It should be good to
It
see it
is.
again.
Oh, you mean like the big... Yeah, you mean the gambling city?
Indeed, gambling city.
Yes. It was not as big as I understand it is now when last I was there. But I spent my fair share of years... Well, I've seen what there is to see down there. Took
I'm
inspiration
sure.
Oh.
from it.
What's... I don't know, I think it's like... It's like 40 miles across or something?
I don't know, I've never been.
I'm that bit out of it, just... Yeah.
Well, whatever you've heard of the city can only do it half the justice.
I will have to keep that in mind. Ah, that's what everyone loves to hear. For the very first thing they hear is stop panicking, or don't worry. Don't worry when it comes
Don't
as like
panic.
a emergency. Yeah. Don't panic. A classic.
I assumed Ross was already panicking. So
Oh yeah,
I'd imagine
Need
so,
to
yeah.
alarm you.
Or just a question, but it's always a classic for doing a
Mhm.
affair.
I'm not racist, but
No, it's a very different kind of fear.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't want them to finish whatever they're about to say. It's gonna be very racist.
It's gonna be very racist.
Aska, Ross says that she loves you.
Aww,
Wonderful.
how touching.
Oh, she went on a crusade apparently, by the way.
You know, that doesn't surprise me.
Trying to find. She went on a crusade to try and find you.
Yeah.
How does one crusade? Yeah.
We're
well,
always
how you
in a
start by
circle?
saying, for this god, blah blah blah, and then you go kill something.
Yvain makes a
I guess that
disgusted noise in the back of her throat.
Is how a crusade works. Yes.
Yes, you just invent whatever reason you want to go genocide whoever you want. Any excuse will do to just take someone's land. Ooh, add a little fear-mongering in there as well.
No, you can't forget the fear. That's an important part of the whole process.
Yes, a fear of the giants, fear of dragons, fear of elves, or fear of the sins you've committed that drive you forward with a chance of redemption that will never come.
Ugh, that one hits a little bit close to home.
It should. And crusading. Bah.
I meant more the terrible redemption part, but sure. I'll make
You
sure to
have
spend my wish
actually-
on something else. Yeah,
You
goodness.
have gone out and actually fought for righteousness. Those who go out crusading, hoping that the clerics back home will forgive them their sins if they kill enough heathens in a foreign land. That is false redemption.
I see.
Butchering women and children for your god will never make them smile on you, at least if they're a god worth worshipping.
Right, you are.
Just
Dang. Crusader and Steed. Oh my god. Now that's pod racing.
Goodness.
Sorry, I've made myself sad. Anyway,
Yes, why don't you go party instead? Get drunk, be salacious, flirt with Aska.
you're right. Aska, come up to my quarters. Let me measure every inch of that beautiful body of yours.
oh, now I remember. Right.
Huh?
Oh. Aska, if you need, I can cast Alter Self now.
Why would you need to cast Alter Self on me?
Never mind. Are you sure you're mate? Do you just do it missionary style for purpose of recreation or procreation or whatever?
No, I'm just actually curious as to why she'd need to cast Alter Stealth on me. I possess all the parts necessary for everything, really.
I just assumed it was the giant sack. Oh, you could try and make things exciting. Maybe she likes, ridged for her pleasure.
The offer is open. Talanora will just wink at Aska.
Right. Now I remember. What was the name of the no arms again?
Aes?
Aes.
Yes.
Ah, yes, right. She yeah, she was working on something for babies, to make babies, because the goddess
No,
was...
that wasn't her.
I had
No,
asked her to look into working around the Queen's curse, yes.
yes, yes, because she took blood from
Yes, she did take some of Aska's and Talanora's very potent.
yeah, yeah, that's the part, now I remember. She said that her goddess said that not to get that stuff near her or else she'll get pregnant. She doesn't know if the goddess was joking or not.
The
Oh,
consort said you went into
Yeah,
Moonrise Tower and blabbed about my. Oh,
No, yeah, they did do that.
I was hoping to keep it on the down low until I actually had results for it. Thank you, Karin.
she literally has standing to talk to her about that.
No, she's
Cleric
And
starting
she's
to
of
talk to her
blabbing
about, frankly,
secrets.
other shit.
yes, my sending was used to make sure my friend was alive. There's no mention of my curse. I appreciate your concern, Aska. Nevertheless, it's rather
Yes.
touching.
I'm sorry that it was blurted out like that. I was hoping to keep it secret till I had more results behind it to say anything for it.
It's
Or not
fine.
to.
I'm past getting my hopes up. That said, you're still my chosen. We'll never know for sure unless we try.
We'll have to speak to my wife first before, like, deciding that.
Well, very, very well. In the meantime, I suppose I can just. She will wiggle her fingers. Take some hands on measurements of what we're working with. Behind you,
We
you
used to
can
make
hear
sure to.
Juniper has covered her ears, is just going, na 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 na,
La
can't
la
hear.
la la
La
la,
la
I
la
can't
la
hear
la la.
horny queen.
Hey, Junie, how about we go do something nice, like go eat? You haven't shown where the good eating places is. Or
Yes,
the
let
good...
me show you the food court.
Yeah, I'm hungry. I could eat a horse. Not you, Bronwyn.
Hey.
By the sounds of it, the queen could also eat out her horse.
Well, unless like my unless my magic is needed, I guess I'm gonna join you. I would like something to eat as well.
Yeah, let's get some good eating and some good drinking.
We're all gonna get laid. It just becomes the ending of a college party.
Woo!
And then you just hear Beach Boy music,
Yeah,
round,
exactly.
round, round, get around.
Yep. It's always hard getting them, the Beach Boys, to
Get
pay for drinks.
around.
Yeah, it's a fucking like 80s classic for the fucking frat.
Yep.
Yes, the queen will stand up and extend a hand to Aska.
Sure. So long as she keeps it above the balance, just measuring my chest, I see no issue here.
Are you sure? I have a lovely collection of leotards that might fit you too, but that would require more in-depth measuring.
Yeah, that requires measurements of the anal cleavage.
Other characters that she has liaisons that could fit her, like what? Ship sails?
That's savage.
Well, it would be nice not just having just the one article address here.
Precisely. Come on upstairs and let me give you a thorough fitting.
All right.
Kara is just gonna look at Aska. Are you sure you don't need a chaperone?
It sounds like she might need a chaperone.
I'm sure I'll be fine. Go enjoy
Yeah,
yourself.
I'm sure you'll be more than fine. But I'm also
I'm-
sure you'll be penetrated.
I'm sure this story's going to have a happy ending. Well, not my problem. Enjoy.
Hey,
Yeah.
drinking buddy, Kara,
Yeah.
the best
Hey,
little
you
elf.
offered. You offered fair and square.
Alright, yeah. Aska, you're gonna get taken upstairs by Yvain. And I'm just gonna roll a thing real quick. Let's see, she'll cast that on herself for advantage. Doot 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 doot.
Damn.
Okay.
Alright. So she makes you come before she even gets below the belt.
It's a very large thing.
Do you actually stop her from going lower?
I feel I should try to.
But my body
You've
is
already
telling me
unleashed-
yes.
Unleashed a flood in your pants. And clearly she just
Yeah.
needs to, help you clean up with her mouth.
Goodness.
I mean, I feel like I should try and stop it. I mean, probably have disadvantage on it. What would you, like a charisma save, I guess?
Depends on how you want to go about it. You could try and, persuade her to stop, or you could try and just, will yourself to, not coom your brains out with a wisdom saving throw.
We'll try a persuasion. I feel like she'd probably have disadvantage in what's already happened.
Okay.
Oh, Aska.
17?
17. How about a 27?
Just-
Oof.
Oh my god.
Are you sure you didn't need
The
that
queen's very
chaperone?
persuasive.
She's the great, 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 great ancestor to Stacy. This is why you all got to lose.
Well, I mean, I guess she gets to suck off the big old bunny dong.
Alright. Make a con save.
Okay.
That what?
20?
I got them.
Okay, you are not turned into just a fucking noodle by the suck machine.
She doesn't suck
She
your
doesn't bob
fucking
you.
soul out.
She does not suck your soul out. She does get a 22 though, so you are still on the back foot. So yeah, after
Alright, it's not her foot that I think
It's
she's worried
okay.
about.
Clearly she'll have equal numbers to these when Raz arrives, and there won't be any problems.
so Aska, once this hose has started firing off, it's getting hard to stop it, and suddenly the queen's dress is on the ground and she's pushing you towards a couch.
I mean, I guess we try again to persuade and stop it.
All right.
You
you
trying to
tried-
stop this at
have you
this point in
tried-
time?
Have you thought of just leaving?
Have you tried not getting your dick out?
Well, she thought she was going for a
she
thing.
tried. It's too late.
There's
She
no
thought
way.
she
Like,
was
I feel
already
like there's
out.
no
Fit.
way.
This is all
Everyone in the
according to
party has been
plan.
like, this is
Yeah.
definitely not what she's just after. She's going to finger you.
That's why I offered.
We're in Irayse,
That's why
not
I should've
Egypt.
offered
She's
to
going
keep it
for
down.
all the marbles. She's going the distance. She's going for seed.
Oh,
For what it's worth, the altar self could have also just gotten rid of your dick for 24 hours.
All right, so that's a
that's what I meant by
24.
Yeah.
All right, and then furthermore, a solid 20. You know what? We should. Can she? Yeah, she can do a D8 on top of that. Might as well. There you
Might
go.
as well.
26
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
to give you the mind-blowing ride of a lifetime. Con save, please.
Sure. Sure. Okay. 9.
All right, you're gonna take a rank of
Shrimpified.
exhaustion. 10.
So does she.
All right, fine. So you're like 1, 2, 3, like 4 coombs deep before the queen finally like has to tap out. She is practically rotund with bunny cum. Will
The
flop off to the
Bundertaker.
side, looking incredibly satisfied with herself, practically glowing, and leaking from all 3 holes.
Aska's for her part is probably panting.
Yeah, a little bit. So yeah,
Nice.
once
A
you
lot
are
of fun.
unhanded by this incredible like fey queen, what do you do?
Probably a little bit of a cry to begin with.
Crawl to freedom! Crawl
Aw.
away! You fucking...
Yvain will prop herself up on an elbow and just look at you. What are the waterworks for, dear? Dry those eyes. That was lovely.
Are you afraid that you were bad at sex? I can confirm you are excellent at sex.
No,
Or the
she
betrayal
wasn't
of my
taken up
wife
to...
to begin with, I suppose. How weak-willed I was there.
Darling, you're my chosen. There's no betrayal here, a fulfillment of duty to your queen. Don't be sad.
How can I not, when I just cheated on my wife of 50 years?
I am sure she will understand. You're clearly so enraptured by this need to break the curse in my womb that you had to do what must be done. Imagine now if a child is flourishing within me already.
Make a persuasion.
She's proven to be quite good at that.
I mean, it feels
27.
like the...
Okay, she's, just casually dabbing on you.
She really
It's
is
just
just destroying you.
Just casually NTRing Ross.
Poor
Nonsense, she'll go. She'd probably do the same thing.
She'd
Yeah, but
probably
in this
invite
case,
Roz
she's not
to
the- she's not
Roz
the
to
ugly
her
bastard.
show.
Yeah.
She's not the ugly bastard type, she's the pretty one.
Well, you're not wrong there. I think she'd understand working to break a curse on you.
Exactly. Yvain will just reach over and dry your eyes with her thumb. So enough of
And then
that.
stick a tongue in your mouth.
We can keep this a secret, and she need never know if you prefer. Or
No.
we could invite her in next time.
I think that would be the very least I'd need to do.
Queen, like, yes!
Yeah, there's definitely like a smug Cheshire grin on the queen at that.
I guess we will just have to. I will have to try and get you to fuck my giant muscular wife.
And yeah, once you say that and you stop sniffling, she is just gonna roll over to straddle you and give you a big tongue kiss. And that's probably the scene for that.
Yeah.
Aska, you can go ahead
Find
and
these-
have inspiration.
find these leotards next time, I suppose.
There was never any leotard.
there was never.
I love the
You
idea that he goes to
fool.
like, so where do I get the leotard? I'm like, no, it was never going to be the thing.
Yeah, there was. I mean, she does have a fucking breastplate you can have. It's nowhere near your size.
I imagine you probably wouldn't get like armor from it.
No.
It would give you like a 12 plus Dex max 2 AC because it's just leaving your whole upper chest bare.
Well, at least you didn't try and put a collar around me.
Not a
Puts
physical
away
one. I
collars
don't think she
slowly.
needs to at this point.
Yeah, it sounds like she's put an emotional collar around you right now.
That said, Aska, the next day when you wake up, Yvain herself is gone, but laid out on her dressing cabinet is a positively gorgeous white and green dress that is exactly your size. A full, flowing, formal robe just like hers.
Well, I mean, she'll try it on actually having clothes that properly fit her for once.
Yeah. It fits you like a glove, including the hefty ball hammock and bra.
Yeah,
She did take all of those tongue measurements.
Yeah.
No, she's glad for that.
The cocksock that comes with it is indeed a perfect fit.
Look, I mean, it takes a cocksock to know a cocksock.
Oh, Aska.
And then Aska just stands into the safety, and it looks like a scene straight out of fucking Animal House. The day after.
The
Yeah.
buildings are on
Mhm.
fire. There's like people rioting in the streets from how like
No,
I
no,
mean-
there's the rioting. There's the rioting. There's like everyone has been partying enough. Sure, there's a wagon tilted on the side there. Somebody's just running with a fucking unicycle, being like, "Fuck the constabulary!" Tap 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 away. And
Well-
there's like people sleeping in the fucking rafter, drunks hanging off everywhere.
The rest of the party, how fucked up do you get in this entire town, this huge city that is just locked in a massive celebration? An entire generation of stress and anxiety just boiling over into relief and victory.
I think I'm just trying to be the sober cab.
Understandable.
I also remain unfuckled despite my best efforts.
Oh no, Car.
she's getting
Asleep.
roasted.
We sentence you to sleep.
Ah,
Nighty
Yeah, okay,
nights.
but I guess by sober cab, it's carry her back to a place where she can go to get some sleep.
Car begins to get white girl drunk and then just, passes the fuck out.
Zonked.
I
Karin,
get
however,
bare drunk
gets proper.
and
Properly
Finally.
hosed.
Yeah, they finally managed to find enough liquor to fucking wreck this bear again. So, what kind of hardcore drunk is Karin when she is, like, fully sauced?
Have you seen Animal House, Savin?
I actually have not.
You're missing out. It's very college.
Pretty good one.
Yeah, but I hate college, though.
Yeah, I know, but Animal House is good, which is why it's a very college movie.
Yeah, it's a college movie which every other college movie bases itself against. No, it's chug, 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 this stereotypical, and she eats, and she drinks, and when she knows she drinks too much, she'll just hold herself, focus a bit, and make sure it just wiggles down the fucking intestines for like 5 minutes, and then she'll get back to it. She's not a crier. She's not a fucking, oh, woe is my fucking life, blah, blah, blah. No, she's just that fucking rock party bear.
Awesome.
Like, she got to, like, when she was summoned, she had been drinking and, like, party drinking. And the first fucking thing she did when she got to this world was just turn to the side and throw up.
Yeah.
So in this case, it's just make sure you don't puke in company. You can puke in the rain barrel in the back, sure, but then it's just back in. Much like the partying in Viking time in Sweden, like sort of. There was also during the great medieval period where like you ate. There was 2 or 3 days of eating and drinking. And if you couldn't eat and drink, you went out, you threw up, then you went back in.
Yeah, and they're the ascendant shit-faced.
Yes, this is like the shit that if you were invited to that event, you were going to eat, you were going to drink. If you were not, you were shamed. And there was no one that got shamed. So yeah, that's how much you do, and constantly up and at 'em. If she tips over, if she falls over a table, oh well, there goes the fucking table, I guess. But back up she goes, and be like, tequila, hit me.
Alright, so you are what one might call a party animal.
Pretty much.
And become the center of attention in this whole town for the night.
They'll be telling the tale of the party bear. You become this realm's cocaine bear storyline. There was once a time where we managed to get 4 kegs of brandy, and she invented a whole new alcohol just to get extra fucked up on. Most of it was hemlock.
There's was cocaine bear, now there's the booze bear.
All hail Hemlock Bear.
Yeah, but Tally, she is good. She's solid
Tally's
enough.
doing great.
Tally's a constitute lady.
Tally is a consummate enjoyer of her family's alcohols when
Yeah,
when she's not pregnant.
Yeah, it's understandable. I just rolled really fucking bad with just a 6. I have a better score than Tally.
I think I have the best, technically.
Yeah, I have a +3 only, so if you have higher, then yes.
+6.
So you have a train at least.
Mm-hmm.
I spend inspiration. Of course, that was meant to be a performance anyway. There we go.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, Kara.
Oh no,
Oh,
Kara.
you fell asleep during. That's so hurtful.
She does. He's sitting on your face, and then the moaning stops, and you finally have to like push her all the way off. And she's just
Slump.
Oh,
The
poor
moaning,
Nara.
the moaning stops, and then the snoring starts. Just be like, oh, ow, okay,
Yeah.
fine.
To be fair, she is a narcoleptic. So.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't. It's still. She was like, I reserve the right to be like. It's sort of like, well, yeah, it's entirely dependent on how good you do. Is basically what she said, and apparently what she did was not very good. Oh, wow.
Or you did it so well that you put her back to sleep.
That's
You
not.
just cause her
Whoever
blackout.
tells you that that's how that works is really trying to protect your
Oh,
fifis.
Mhm.
oh, you
Yeah,
did say you
yeah.
did mention.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She literally set herself up to that. Ow.
Well, unfortunate for her.
Uh,
Oh my.
Now, fucking Aiveah, I just have to find a fucking perch to brood on.
If only
Like,
somebody
go
could have given
brood on the
her,
balcony with a cup of coffee.
if only
It's not
somebody could have
how it's
given
supposed
her inspiration to reroll. Oh well.
I mean, you could still. But
You know what?
oh
Sure.
shit, I want to see this shit.
Sure.
Just
go
gonna
ahead.
go
Do
bite
a reroll.
Karin. Hell yeah. Let's do
Alright.
this. Do it,
There we
do it.
go. Okay.
Okay, all
In
right.
one
Yay.
By
universe,
the grace of double inspirations, in another universe, it was a very pathetic night's fucking terrible
Yeah.
sex.
in one universe, like Kara doesn't even come and then falls asleep. So, instead, no, you guys fucking like destroy that bed.
Woo!
This big paladin melee sorcerer just pounding it out.
Yeah. In another realm, demon vampire dies of alcohol poisoning, biting a bear.
Oh yeah, that would not be a good time for you, would it?
No, no, it would
Probably not. No. It'd probably just be all alcohol at this point, really.
Yeah, yeah. There's no blood alcohol level. It's just alcohol level.
It'd be hilarious, like, I shall suck your blood. And just fucking bite, and like, oh god.
She
blood.
just starts vomiting.
Indeed, it'd be like, oh god, a hangover. There's 15 hangovers at the same time. What the fuck is going on?
It's like 1,000 hangovers all cried out at once and were silenced.
So yeah, the party, possibly sans Karin, eventually meet back up in the food court of the White Tower for breakfast. Kara and Aiveah look to be glowing. Aska has this gorgeous new dress on, draped across her enormous curves. Tally and Bronwyn maintain a fresh buzz, no hangover. It's all good there. And
Hooray.
when you guys are done eating, eventually Karin will just get like wheelbarrowed in.
Yeah, she's just not upright. She's just wheelbarrowing herself. There's ahead. It's like a unicycle of and everything.
Oh my
It's,
god.
you just wheel herself up forward, like, hey guys,
What the
what's
fuck?
for breakfast?
Do we expect to go out of the city today?
That depends on you guys, I
would
guess.
believe So.
If
'Cause
you're
I
in
have
any
three. I have
state-
3 fresh sendings to do. I could do today.
If you want to handle your family things, I can wait another day.
I wouldn't mind.
I believe that'd be fine to stay around in the city for another day.
I mean, it would just be 3. It would just be my highest magics that I can't access. But you know.
If it's a bit of a journey, then we could, perform the sendings and then just head out. I'm fine either way.
I don't
Yeah,
think
we
we're in
can-
any rush anymore.
I mean,
Yeah,
some of
what-
us
what-
have families we'd like to get back to. Speaking of which, Aska, how did last night go?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
We
Savin-
had the bet goings that you would immediately naively end up in a blowjob.
Well, she measured my chest, and as you can see, I've got it fit for a new dress.
Indeed.
Yes.
Is that all, or do I owe Guy a copper? I mean, to be fair, she bets that you wouldn't go all the way.
I bet she'd just make you all embarrassed from jiggling your chest.
Well, I mean, I'm always embarrassed when someone is jiggling my chest, yes.
But is that all that happened?
Yes.
Ha. See? I told you she wouldn't fold.
See that deception, Robert?
Hold on.
Dude, even with a disadvantage, my passive insight is way fucking higher.
Well, it's not passive here. It's active. We're rolling.
She literally can't roll lower than that. Her wisdom's too high. Kara's like halfway to holding out her hand to Aiveah for the money and just like... Ooh. I see.
So, what was that stuff about monogamous wife? She must be really good at persuading. Or you are seriously that naive.
Wait, she didn't mind control you again, did she?
No.
Again?
She did demonstrate, the queen did, that she was quite good at mind control magic.
Oh,
There
yeah.
was no magic involved.
There was clearly some kind of magic involved, just maybe metaphorical.
You are blushing. Really hard. Spill the beans. What happened?
No. That's between me and her and Ross.
I would hope it is. Did you get permission from her, Sam?
She's looking away.
Uh-huh.
Oh, poor Ross.
I am disappointed in myself, yes.
Better forgiveness, permission, etc., etc.
I'm sorry, I was casting a spell. What happened? You
Nothing.
look despondent.
Don't worry about it, Tally.
Huh? At least you picked probably the biggest catch around. Short of this Tyrannosaurus.
Do you think this Tyrannosaurus would put out?
I have no idea. We really haven't heard much about her as a person.
No, we have not, really.
My dad did always say, never be a dragon slayer, be a dragon layer.
I mean, I feel like that's just sensible.
Muppet yell in the back. Where the Mags at?
In the queen's tummy, hopefully.
What? She ate all the eggs? For breakfast?
Yes.
We just started.
The queen ate all the breakfast eggs, Karin. Kara says while she's
Aw.
like sliding 2 fried eggs onto your plate from hers. Here, you can have mine.
Oh, yeah, you're the best little elf.
Goddamn
How
right.
how are you alive?
Bear?
What?
Bear.
No,
Still.
no.
She does smell just like beer and nothing else.
And like a distillery and vomit.
Can Aiveah bite you? I want to see what happens.
No. I'm not
I'm-
willing to die like that.
That sounds
I
dangerous.
think she might just die
What?
from
Hey,
the
wait.
blood alcohol in her.
Wait. If you're undead, you're already dead. So you can't die again.
Yes,
Ah.
I
I
can.
feel like you're the level of drunk where I most certainly can. And believe it or not, I'm only half undead. Again, gonna put that one out.
They absolutely can die again. I don't think you should test it out.
Oh. Oh, wait. No. We'll do it like this.
You'll what?
I'll protect you from poison.
Oh my
I thought she
God.
passed out for a second there.
She did.
I did too.
She did black out for about a second and a half.
I imagine at this point, Karin blinks the left eye, then the right eye. Her blinking is out of sync or something.
Yeah, so I'll protect you from poison. That'll make, like, you're not getting too drunk.
I
So
don't think
that-
that's a good idea.
It's a terrible idea. but I do want to see what happens.
Well, your own choices. I can't stop you. Up to you if you want to take that bet.
Just gonna stare levelly and be like, "Oh fuck." No, the partying was yesterday. I'm not going to be biting you and getting shithoused.
Wow. So
No,
that's
the
what it looks like when
shit's
someone
out.
has willpower and backbone.
Are you attracted?
Deeply.
So the shit's out that way. So if you're gonna do that,
I am an icon of resilience.
but what we do need is water. Like nice, clean northern water.
What makes northern water clean as another water?
Because there's no fish in it. Duh.
Oh, of course. Ask a stupid question, get a stupid answer.
Oh yeah, like have you seen the ocean? Lots of fish. Lots of, well, things living in it.
Right.
And
right.
in the north we got these beautiful mineral springs just pouring down. No fish in it. And
That you
it's
know of.
just nice and clean. No, there's no fish in it because I literally sat next to it looking for fish. There were no fish.
I wonder how good of a cook drunk Kara is,
Probably fucking awful.
or amazing.
How would amazing happen?
She made a pretty good grilled cheese the other day.
I would take your word for it.
And I just so happen
Oh.
to have some fresh mozzarella here.
You have your mother of what? Who what?
Some fresh cheese for you.
Oh, jeez. Oh, you know what we can do? Oh, I know. We need fire. We need fire. And we need fire. Fire. Super hot.
No, we don't need fire right now.
Yes, we need it. Yeah, trust me. This is really cool. You trust me. This is really cool.
So how quickly does that sending come in?
Immediately when Tally shoots it out. So, like, while Karin's talking about how much you need fire.
Natalie will jump up. Oh, that was fast.
What? What is it?
Shit. Ross is very quick on the draw.
She already arrived here?
Is she in
The
the
gateway
plane now?
works.
She is.
It works exactly the way I thought it did.
Go immediately stand up and is going to run to the cathedral.
What cathedral though?
The one we arrived in.
The one we arrived
Yeah.
in, maybe?
So maybe
The one
that's like
That's
like a
hours away.
East.
Calm down.
All right, that cathedral. I thought it was a cathedral in town.
No.
Right. Okay.
I should give a sending to Marissa and tell her how to get to me.
You should immediately. Yes. I need to change out spell. I can't change out spells prepared. Hey, damn it.
I wonder if Ross is naked.
What? Oh, right. Yeah.
Remember how we
We-
arranged?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
He is
I
getting
got
naked.
you.
I wonder if coming through the gateway proper actually strips you, or if that's just a byproduct of us being summoned.
Yeah, good question.
Well, why don't you
Yeah,
ask her?
see,
Dear Roz, what are you wearing right now?
PST.
I guess that settles it then. We're probably not heading out until Roz gets here.
I suppose not.
Might as well.
Okay, I went cooks and they got the pot of oils getting it super hot here. And look here, look here,
Are you
look,
just
look.
going to be frying cheese?
You get that? No, you do this, like you like this. Look, you get the cheese, you cut them into long pieces, like looks
Uh-huh.
at Aiveah, like from your eye to eye, like that. And
Right.
then yes, and then you do a little bit of salt and pepper on it, and then you put a little flour on it, and then you put a little egg yolk on it, and then you
That-
get you get dried bread and make you grate. You make it you not make it great. You grate
I'm
bread.
yes,
Oh, Marissa
Yes,
came
I'm
along
aware.
with Roz.
That's good.
And then
Well, I guess that was a wasted sending. Oh.
I
you
mean,
Weird
fry.
old elf guy.
I wouldn't call it a waste. You know that
Also,
she's here now.
she came with some weird old elf. Looks at Kara. I think your dad is here.
What?
Marissa just responded to my sending and said that she came with Roz and also some old elf guy.
Oh,
And
shit.
I know only one, and that is Uncle Gaius.
Yeah, yeah.
God damn it. So let me get this straight. So everything I've learned thus far about your father leads me to believe that we will either get along excellently or like greatest rivals.
Oh, Gaius is great. He's got some of the best stories ever.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Either he's going to love you or try and kill you, especially after this morning. So,
Of
What
course.
happened this morning?
Ooh.
So, do we want to go to make our way there, or wait for them to come here?
I guess we wait for them to arrive here.
yeah, we should
Okay, I'll just tell.
probably wait here so that we don't accidentally, walk past them in the fields.
Okay, I'll just tell them
yeah,
that
I
we're in
suppose
the
so.
we're in the big city.
The central city, the capital
We're
city,
in this.
yes.
We're in the capital city.
Card is just dipping things and just making
Just
fucking
being
fried
a
mozzarella
disaster.
stick.
Hell
Making
yeah.
fried mozzarella stick here. Like
Mhm.
while you're panicking about unleashing this fucking hellscape, this fucking torment upon this land. It's just, yeah, mozzarella sticks.
Woo!
Woo!
And once she
Honestly, I just
cool-
imagine as opposed to August giving a shit about me and Kari, he discovers that there is a wisecracking shit-faced bear who makes deep fried foods, and we're like, I fuck that, I want to hang out with the bear.
Yeah, no, August is 100% immediately going to be best friends with Karin.
Yeah.
it's just the bare necessities.
Yeah, you would just end up singing your way across the fucking rooms.
It's a good note to end there. Be like, oh god, we're all gonna fucking have a nightmare here. And just Cars like, everyone wants the mozzarella sticks and just made them.
Oh, I want mozzarella sticks. Oh my god, I want mozzarella sticks right now. That's so unfair.
All right, that's the last of my sendings. I'm all out of juice again.
It seems you use them for good deeds or
Oh
something.
goodness, I think I'm going to be quite busy.
Where?
Oh, my wife's gonna come. My wife has
I
intent.
can only imagine if they are a wife capable of pleasuring an elf of your particular figure, then yeah.
Now we just have to wait a few hours then, I guess.
I suppose so.
Yeah, your friends should be here by like 3 in the afternoon.
They just, well, this place is a mess. It's like, they all need to clean up, look presentable.
So yeah, I think that is indeed a pretty good place to call it for the night.
Yeah.
Sounds
Mhm.
good.
We can enjoy the repercussions of your decisions in the RP channel and next session.
Absolutely.
Sure.
So,
Sounds
until
good.
then, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you're watching on the stream or YouTube, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on Sunday, I reckon. Till then, adios, and do take care.